Welcome, everyone, to Court of Corvids. My name is Jake. I think I made Krug spit his drink a little bit.
Only a little bit.
Yeah. We have a very special guest today, but we're gonna do introductions for everyone else first, and then we will find out who our guest is. My name is Jake. I am the GM of the game. I go by he, him, but all of the characters are probably some evil, maniacal, twisted thing. So figure out what they're called if you want. Let's go with William and Jonas. Go for it.
Hi, my name is Jonas, they, them, and I play the chameleon gnome storm druid Robin, she, her.
Hi, I'm William, they, them, and I am playing Remy Ashwillow, the goblin fighter, also they, them, and we're in a band together, Jonas and I, called Glass Beach, and you can find us on Twitter and Instagram at Glass Beach Band. We have some stuff that's getting announced this week, some stuff that is going to be available and very cool for everyone.
And pink in some cases.
Yes, and in some cases pink. And I also run another show for, I run two other shows.
That's true.
Yeah, let's see.
QueueTimes. One is currently a Dungeon World campaign on Tuesday nights. That's called Hijinks in Dungeon World, or Hijinks in Handlebars for the proper show title. And then the second one, which is premiering this Wednesday, is going to be a Monster of the Week campaign called Killer Set, where I have actual real-life indie musicians and bands come on to play touring indie musicians and bands that need to solve mysteries and fight monsters in order to play their sets. So the first band we have is Pink Shift. Check them out. They're super, super good, and they're kind of like currently blowing up. So it's awesome to have them on the show for the premiere. Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific. There we go.
Yeah, I'm super excited for this show, and I'm looking forward to seeing because it's also co-written by Sam, who did the Monster of the Week series that we did, and it was phenomenal. So I'm very much looking forward to how your two styles blend together and work together. So,
and yes, it's going to be on QueueTimes.
Is that ever a question?
No. On QT? Yeah, QueueTimes.
Moss, go for it.
Mm-hmm. My name is Molly McIsaac, and I play Moss the Magnificent. And you can follow me on all social media at Molly McIsaac.
Cool. Krug.
I'm Krug, playing Krug Claudel, the human monk, both of us he, him. I would like to note that this is not an educational live stream. This is a home game, and just like your home game, sometimes we get rules wrong. Sometimes that we know that we don't know how to do something, and we don't look it up because we don't want to waste time. And sometimes we change things because we want to. You're allowed to do all those things because it's an RPG, and there's nothing to enforce the rules. So, nana boo-boo. If you want educational Pathfinder content, you can go to YouTube, youtube.com/QueueTimesMain. Why do I always forget that? And you can look up Game Gorgon. Game Gorgon's our educational RPG show. We talk about other types of RPGs. We talk about Fate sometimes and other stuff. But most of it's Pathfinder 2nd Edition content because that's what we play most, and that's what you guys seem to like the most. So there you go. The next episode will come out once my computer stops crashing. I'm having critical computer issues, so
that's a nightmare to hear from you because you're the IT person.
It's really genuinely, to my soul, embarrassing. You have no idea how difficult it is for me to admit on a live stream that I'm having computer issues that I can't solve. It makes me want to cry, but I'm not going to. Let's move on.
Well, I'm going to add some salt to that wound. Before we got on today, I asked Krug for some help because I am trying to learn Da Vinci. And so I was like, hey, Krug, can you help me out? I'm having this issue. Can you help me out? And so we're doing all of this stuff and we're working, and it was to build the rainfall intro that we had today. And as we're doing this, Krug's like, I got to look this thing up because I'm not really sure how to tell you how to do it if I don't know how to do it. So let me open Da Vinci. And he goes, let's hope it doesn't crash my computer. And then he goes, if it does, I'll see you on the show. And then I'm talking away, and then all of a sudden I hear bloop bloop, and I look over, and sure enough, Krug's computer crashed.
Oh
So
no!
I was opening a file that didn't even have 4K footage in it. I thought it was the 4K footage that was causing the problem. Anyways, I think I may have narrowed it down. I'm waiting for a hard drive. But you know, USPS problems.
Oh God, yeah.
What's going on there?
Well, we'll talk.
Oh,
about
you
it.
know, just you
Yeah.
know, voter suppression.
It's the
and stuff.
complete
No, nothing big.
destruction
Nothing
of the
big. Just
system.
yeah, complete invasion
Wrong
of
systems.
democracy by the current administration. Oh, sorry, did I get political? I didn't mean to. My bad.
Like
Or
it's
if you're my mom, who's a Trump supporter, it's just mismanagement of and it's their fault. Yeah.
okay. I'm going to say one political thing before we get any further. Someone took a map of all of the locations where the mail sorting machines were being taken out, and they put it over the 2016 election map, and you can see that all of the machines that are being taken away are in heavily blue areas. It's
Oh no way!
Weird.
What?
it's
Weird.
the weirdest, wildest thing.
But Jake, that seems so targeted and awful.
Yeah, that would never happen in the great country of America.
Can I just really quickly, really quickly, if you're about to write in the YouTube comments, why does it have to get political? Just leave. I don't care. I don't
I
want to
already
hear it.
said my pronouns. You can be already political.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh
Well,
man. Anyways, now that we have already broken
My
Megan,
shirt says abolish the police on it. I just realized this.
I don't know if can they see that? Oh, they can.
oh yeah.
Oh, I love that you put a line between.
Yeah,
Sorry,
yeah,
I'm
no,
just like the
I-
line
okay,
between us.
so-
It
okay.
looks so clean.
let me explain that. Okay, no, let's go into Megan and then
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Introduce yourself, our wonderful, amazing guest.
Hi, I'm Megan, she, her, and I'll be playing a Thistle, a Buzz, a Tiefling or a Tiefling, because I'm not fighting about it. Who's also she, her.
Awesome. Now let me explain the stupid little line between you. Okay, so I was changing the overlay to have an additional person in there, and I was like, oh, I'm just gonna split William and Jonas apart and have two different displays. But you two are kind of overlapped on each other.
Yeah.
And when I did that, it just gave William this really weird arm, and I thought it was more distracting than the weird line, and so we got the weird line.
Yeah. All right. Hey, we live and learn.
Yep.
We do.
So, as another GM on this channel says, on with our story. Last we left off, Moss had just woken from a heavily sedated dream, and she had looked around the room and had said, well, in tears, as tears welled in her eyes, says, well, I'm a princess.
Moss,
And-
I'm really glad that you found that out, but there is absolutely no way that I'm calling you Your Highness.
Do you mean
And-
literally? Because you've been a princess.
The door to the building creaks open, and the sound of the rain from outside, the pitter pattering of the rain hitting the now what has become mud outside, there stands a tiefling and two people from the True Religion. They walk into the room and say, oh, hello. How was everyone's sleep last night?
Great.
I didn't sleep a wink.
The
I was too
rain.
excited.
Yeah, the rain's like music to me. It just it just put me right out like a baby, but not the babies that scream, the babies that sleep. Babies do that sometimes.
Wonderful. Well, we have a new recruit here. This is Thistle. Hi, say hi to everyone.
Hello, Thistle.
Hello. Hi, how you doing?
We're just going to drop Thistle off here. We're going to come back for everyone a little bit later, and we'll collect everyone for breakfast, and we'll all have a wonderful group breakfast. How's that sound?
That sounds great. I love being collected.
Wait, before we go any further, you're dropping Thistle off here, like with the four of us.
Yes, because this is where the new recruits go.
Of course.
Yeah,
Of course.
we're all new too.
Yeah,
Thistle.
we're all new to each other as well, strangers, in fact.
Yeah, we all just met at the mixer. So
Yeah, is there a problem?
Sorry, we're talking to Thistle, not you. You can go.
yeah, you're good.
Oh, okay.
Then you drop a scene.
We'll come back, and the two of them turn and leave.
Hello, Teso. My name is Reggie. It is nice to meet you. You look strong.
Yeah, no one said that. I'm kind of more nerdy. Hey, this is really exciting, right? Like I can't wait to get into this stuff. I wasn't sleeping because I was just thinking about all the interesting stuff we can learn.
Oh, tell me about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sense motive on Thistle.
I would like to detect magic on Thistle.
Can I
Moss
punch
walked
Thistle?
right
No,
up.
I'm kidding.
Whoa!
Everyone do what you do
Everyone's
best.
watching me really tense all of a sudden.
Welcome to the party.
I'm
Moss walks
sorry.
right over to Thistle and kind of like straightens up to her full elven height above her and says, I am Fern, but you may call me Your Highness.
Oh, okay. All right. Your Highness Fern. Oh, wow. This is really this is probably the best group that I've tried to join before, because I've done it a couple times, but I've never met royalty before.
Thistle, can you give us a description of what she looks like?
I'd say just about kind of average height. She's got the long, straight black hair, blackish horns, and kind of more of a lightish gray skin. And absolutely wearing glasses and thick black ones.
So not
if
blue
there's
skin.
a nerd tiefling, it's her.
What's the other half of your tiefling heritage?
Oh, that's a good question. Human?
Sure.
Earth elemental.
Yeah.
Is there any magic coming off of I think I checked most of the rooms, so I guess just Thistle and what she has with her.
Thistle, I don't believe you have any magical weapons or anything like that, do you?
Nope.
Cool.
You may, you don't. So you don't collect anything magical off of her.
Cool.
Krug, you rolled a sense motive. Is that correct?
Yeah, I got a 20, not natural, but 20.
And what specific information were you trying to?
I'm trying to discern whether Thistle is genuinely excited or whether Thistle is trying to make us think that Thistle is genuinely excited. Like maybe Thistle is old hat at this place, and she's like, "Oh, I'm so excited to join," but really she's a spy. That's
She's
what
gonna hype
Krug's
the new
afraid of.
recruits or something. Yeah.
So Thistle, I don't. I mean, we have talked about this before, but you've never been a part of this organization. This is very much your first time ever meeting. In fact, Krug, as you're kind of trying to get a read on her, you recognize her. She was actually in the tour with you yesterday, but she never spoke or did anything. She just kind of followed along and listened.
So what did you think of the tour yesterday, Thistle?
Is he uncomfortably close to her right now? Real intense?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Direct eye contact?
Yeah. Oh, no. Okay. And she's absolutely trying to avoid that. I thought it was very interesting. I didn't you? I mean, how could you not be interested in, a faith, but it's a true faith? That's a pretty amazing concept that I'm very, very intrigued by.
Yeah. I mean, he floats and I heard that he makes that he makes the tea himself, which is amazing because it was really good tea.
Yes, I had 4 or 5 cups of it myself.
I wish I could have had 4. I had 2. I didn't even finish my second.
I may have had more if we had more time, but then they had to. Oh, wait a minute! How did you get here? Because they were there was a little bit of a, sort of a grabbing some initiation or whatever in order to get us over here because they still need to go over the tests. Did you just do your test a long time ago, or?
So Thistle had gotten a copy of the test afterwards. She just didn't turn it in until this morning. And once she turned it in, they basically grabbed her and said, "Oh, we've got a group going over right now. Why don't you come and join us?" And grabbed her and kind of went over. They didn't even look at her test. So however Thistle would like to describe that, it's up to you.
Yeah. Okay. No. I mean, I was a little worried because I wasn't sure if I was doing the test right. I mean, I test really well, but I was kind of nervous, so I waited a little. But then I kind of gave it to them at the last minute, and they must be really good at assessing. Because I mean, I didn't see him look at it, but he must just kind of get a sense of it. Because then he was like, "We're going over there," and then I came over here, so now I'm here.
Wow. Do you live in town or something, or are you just sort of, nomadic?
Yeah, I like to learn things. So it's just in the tavern, and they're like, hey, this thing's really great. So I thought, oh, good, I like great things.
Ah, me too. Great things rule. Yeah. Some of my favorite things are great.
Well, now that we've sort of got that out of the way, since we are all in fact strangers and like don't know each other really well, I want to question everyone else about their backgrounds and upbringing because I don't know you personally. So what we are doing to this new person, I should do to all of you, right?
Oh, wow, you guys stayed here all night and didn't introduce yourselves?
Well, we just slept so soundly.
Oh, I didn't get any sleep actually.
Well, I was sleeping so soundly with the rain. I slept the whole time, so I couldn't really talk in my sleep. I don't know how to do that.
Oh, you're just being polite and waiting for everyone to wake up. Okay, this sounds like a very acceptable answer.
It does.
Yeah, it does. Oh no, now I'm questioning it.
No, you don't have to question it.
Oh.
I mean, like if it's acceptable, I accept it. You know what I put down? Like you say acceptable answer. Like wait till you hear my test results, because I put down that I'm very strong every time.
Oh.
You look very strong, Reggie. Right?
Yes, Reggie.
You are so strong, Reggie.
Thank you.
You're very strong, Reggie. I should make you like a protagonist in one of my novels.
Oh yes, Fern is a writer.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I'm a writer. My pen name is Princess Fern. I just decided that today.
Meanwhile, Moss has taken a necklace off and fashioned it into a crown on her head. It's just going to be a reoccurring thing now.
So
that
Moss
the
like
one
pull
Bender?
herself together already? Is Moss like okay now?
Well, Moss has to be okay because there's a newbie here. She's a performer.
Oh, that's fair. Okay.
Yeah.
So as you're having this conversation, you hear something pretty heavy land on top of the building, just kind of, and then you kind of hear like almost like claws, kind of just like walk across, and then you hear this loud bing, bing, bing of this huge, what sounds like gong, being just hit heavily, and then you hear "Get into positions" from afar. As all of you are kind of just standing in the room, it kind of kills the entire conversation. Then, all of a sudden, a piece of the roof gets ripped up as something starts flying away. All of you roll me a perception check.
Oh, I feel like okay.
I also
fair. Yeah.
I maybe want to roll like a nature or a cult because I think this might be our demon.
Demon Daddy.
Yes, demon daddy.
Baba you.
Baba you, Baba me.
23. That right?
17.
Also 23. I rolled
You
a
must
10.
have rolled low.
Yeah, I rolled
I
a
was
10.
gonna say
15.
Okay.
9.
Okay. With the 15 and belows, you all can see that this is some sort of large flying creature. Robin, what was the role specific? Did you want to do occult or nature? Which one was?
Maybe could I roll nature to see if this sounds like a demon? Does that
Was that just a perception, or was
that
that
was my perception? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So with your perception, very specifically, you can see that this is like just the small, because it wasn't the whole roof. It was just basically two small holes that got ripped out. You can, as you look through these tiny holes, you get a perfect glimpse that this looks like some large bat creature and the thing about it is it's not just a bat, it's like bones are sticking out of it, its eyes glow green, and it's got almost like an acidic, like gross, like saliva just dripping from it as it picks up and flies further in to the compound.
I'm assuming that I saw the same stuff because we rolled the same number.
Mhm.
Sweet.
I think Robin just yells out, "Everyone into positions! This thing's gonna kill us if we don't stop it."
What
What's
position?
my position?
Sword out, maybe. Do you have one?
I do have
You
a
look
sword.
strong. I think you could carry a sword.
I've got a sword, and I am very strong, and I can carry one.
But it's flying away from us right now, right? Like it landed
It's
on the
like-
roof.
It landed on the roof, like walked around, and then like when it picked up, it's like its talons basically ripped parts of the roof off and is flying further into the compound.
Interesting. I want to go to the door and like creak it open a little bit, see if I can see where it went.
As you open the door, someone runs up to the door, like, and is like, "Stay in here, stay in here. We've got another zombie attack. We're gonna take care of it. Just stay safe in here. Just it's gonna be okay."
Does this
Just
person seem like remotely close to competent in combat, or are they just like a random human that's concerned?
So. The thing to that question, right, is that you don't necessarily know that they're the person that's going to be taking care of it, or if they're here just to like notify you. Right. Does that make sense?
Sure,
like,
sure.
Not everyone that's here is going to be a fighter, right? They look.
Did it seem like they had, like when we saw like a lot of the other people, does it seem like they have competent fighters that could take care of something like this?
You didn't necessarily see that at the farm. Or at the brewery.
Okay.
I forgot the name of the skill, but there's a deception. I'm not a deception. There's an intimidation skill that lets you like basically make a request. I don't remember what that is, but I just want him to get out of my way. I'm going to use intimidation to do that.
Okay, go for it.
So I'm going to say, I need you to get out of my way right now. And that is going to be a 19.
They look at you and they're like, "Look, I'm not here to fight you. We need to be together, but you do what you need to do, but we're all in this together. Please do not make this worse than it needs to be."
I want to look and see where the thing is going.
Roll a perception.
Oh boy. 14.
You're actually a little distracted. And you don't see exactly where this creature has landed. But what you do notice is that there are a bunch of people picking up weapons and starting to run to the edges of the compound. And as you look, you see that there is a wave of zombies on the outside of the compound.
Yikes. I'm going to turn back and say, that's not our only problem. There's tons of them outside.
Tons of the other like flying creatures?
Oh, no, sorry. Zombies.
I have a question. In my little demon book that I got from Daddy Asmodeus, is the bat dude one of the demons?
What was your perception? Do you remember?
17.
No, this is definitely not one of those.
Do I recognize it? Can I do another roll? Like, let's see. Like religion? Would that work?
Yeah.
Okay. That is 18.
This is just an undead that you've never seen before. This is not one of the little like spawning demon creatures that you had done. This is a completely different thing.
Okay.
In all of my reading as Fern, I've read about how to do some magic. I bet that I could be helpful. I feel like, elves we just naturally have magic, and I've never definitely tried it before, but I'm gonna go try some magic.
Hey, that's a good idea. And Remy turns to Thistle, and that cloak that she is wearing is a normal, regular cloak.
It's just nice.
It's normal. It's like my security blanket,
Oh, okay. Hey, those beds, they're on the floors. They're like space, like about like a tiefling amount of space.
What was your question?
Under a bed.
Are there mattresses on the floor? Like, a little bit of space.
They're basically bunk beds. They're off of the ground.
Okay. She's gonna think real hard about just like rolling under that bed.
Thistle. If you want to come with me, I'm not prepared. Like I look really strong and everything. No, stop, please. No, I am very strong. It's true, but I just I don't feel ready for this sort of wave. We are new. We are initiates. If you want to come with me, I'm going to go further into the compound, like try to get away from this if that's something you're interested in.
You are very smart as well as very strong, because wherever they're going, we should go in the opposite direction. That's the kind of thing I study, is, away from like scary things.
Yeah, and maybe there's like something inside of the compound, or like, an
More
item or something that can help with this situation. I don't know. I want to like go and find a smart, not just a strong way to handle this situation.
Oh, okay. Yes. This sounds like a plan. Because she only has like a regular cloak. I mean, if it was a magic cloak or something, they could probably do something with it. But if it's just
definitely not magic.
Yeah.
Definitely not magic.
So you should be careful, Your Highness, with your regular cloak.
You really don't
And-
have to call her Your Highness. It's
Yes, you do.
Okay. To be on the safe side, I just am. Okay.
okay. Can you also call me Your Highness then?
No. Oh no. Okay. She said no.
Because she said no, now you're all right. Okay, that's fine. Respectable. And then Remy's gonna pick up their bastard sword and is going to like go out the door next to Krug, like look in both directions, and I wanna go the opposite direction of where all the zombos are.
Okay, so you want to go the opposite direction of the zombies. So you want to go further into the compound.
Yeah,
Towards
here
the giant flying bat thing.
I'm gonna try to locate the skull fragments right now. That's my plan.
Okay.
I am following Remy.
During all of the chaos, that's what I want to do.
So my understanding is Thistle, Remy, and Krug are going together. Is that correct? Or just Thistle and Remy?
I'm going as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, is there any reason for us not to all
All
go?
go?
I guess maybe because we would draw more attention to our group if we
I
did.
think
Well, we're the
if there's any time to
True.
travel as a group of strangers,
Yeah.
it is right now. It is fine.
Cool,
Yeah,
but
we're
we should stick together.
Yeah, we'll grab everyone. It's like, okay, keep your eyes peeled. Everyone come with me. I am now the new leader. I'm so much stronger than all of you. You have to follow what I say.
You look smart too.
My name is Reggie. Thank you. Okay. All right, keep your eyes peeled. You, the stranger. You look that way. You, the other stranger. You look that way. You, the sexy stranger. You look that way.
Do I have
Am
to?
I the sexy stranger?
Yeah, I was pointing at Krug.
What about me? Am I going off on my own with my totally not magical cloak, or
You should probably stick with us since you have just the regular cloak. And we're all new here, so we can keep each other, accustomed or whatever. Get to know each other. We'll be here a while
And
I don't know.
protect each other.
yeah, and I can try
Yeah.
magic for the very first time.
Okay.
I don't think you'll ever be friends if you keep calling yourself strangers. I mean, you keep saying a lot that you're like new and you don't know each other, but I think we all can know each other.
That's
Yeah,
true.
I was trying
Yeah.
to convince them of that earlier, but they weren't having it for whatever reason.
You open up your heart door.
You gotta open up your heart door.
Yeah.
The open up your heart door?
Yeah.
Where do
To
we want to start
knowledge and
looking?
friendship.
How do I do that? That sounds like it hurts.
Remy, I'm not sure. I think the door for you has been removed. Your heart's just kind of out there, babe.
My heart is out in the open?
No, it's just exposed to the open. It's flooding out. Your heart goes everywhere, babe. Reggie.
Did you just call me babe?
Sorry,
Oh,
I'm just thinking, what's up to a
okay.
stranger? Babe, right? Babe, stranger, opposite. So if you're gonna be a stranger, call me babe, right?
See, it works.
We're
Oh,
becoming so close. I opened
Hey.
my heart door. It was such a large door and I just opened it.
Reggie, can I kiss you?
Oh my god, yes.
She does.
Thistle, you were right. I just had to open my heart door.
I'm gonna write a meat feud about you guys.
All right, Your Highness, and Thistle, and Rumpelstiltskin, and
Oh,
Ray,
yeah, I forgot about that. That's my name.
all of my new best friends. Let's protect each other and get into the compound.
So as you all finally figure out how to group up together, Krug, I imagine, who is at the door, runs out first. As the group of you go, as you all start to move further into the compound, you can see people with weapons running past you. to go and protect the entryways into the city. And you can like literally when you go outside, the rain is just falling down everywhere, and you can every once in a while hear as something like large is outside of the walls.
It's like the opening scene in Skyrim.
Yeah.
Oh, with the dragon,
Yeah,
except for a bat.
yeah.
Is there some sort of a rule or like grabbing a hold of someone to like see if like here's my approach, everyone. I like clearly the probably most safe spot on the compound, like it would be where they keep a really valuable thing. So if I like my approach is going to be like trying to find like pretend we need safety.
The vault or something.
Yeah, and that we need to go to where like the safest area is, because we're just new recruits and we're not like ready for this. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm listening to you, but can you say valuable again?
Valuable?
Oh boy.
Valuable?
Uh,
Wait.
it's I think you do an extra syllable than
Valuable?
You think valuable versus valuable?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Valuable? Gross.
Valuable.
Anyways,
Wow. Yeah, is that like gather information? That's action.
it would be a society roll.
Oh, I can roll society or
You sure can.
Moss could.
Yeah, let me roll society.
Yeah, let's you do it.
Let's me do it. I got a 9. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's so sexy. That is 34.
Whoa.
34.
What's
24.
your-
24.
I was gonna say, how do you get that with a 9?
You're just
I-
like,
I can
oh,
roll
it's a
a
9.
33.
It's a 9. 34.
Leave me alone.
I literally was like, "Oh well, where do you want it to be?" Like, so you're looking at like where the new recruit section is, right? That's what you're looking for.
No.
No.
We want to find the value. We want to find the valuable protection zone.
So with a 24, not a 34, more than likely, since I specifically know that you're trying to figure out where the skull is, if anything, it will probably be wherever the true religion leader like stays at.
Sure.
You know? So you're probably going to have to figure out where he lives and where he stays. But then since things are a little bit hectic, you're going to have some difficulty finding. You're probably going to have to explore a little bit, but you all have kind of dealt with at least cults a couple times now. More than likely, wherever he stays is probably the biggest, nicest, fanciest location, right? So as soon as you find that, you'll probably be able to go bingo. But now that all of you have stepped outside, you all can see a large, and I actually mean it is a large-sized creature of a flying undead bat that is like hovering over and is like screeching out at different things. And it seems to be in like the center, and it seems to have its attention somewhat like focused on something that's happening in the center.
Oh, maybe we should figure out what it's screaming at.
I personally, for my book and for book research, I really want to go that way because, like, I've been wanting to write a book about demons and stuff, and I feel like if I'm gonna really succeed at writing a book about demons and stuff, that maybe we should go towards that.
Towards the demon.
We all want the general consensus is that we want to go towards the big flying undead bat thing.
Yeah, for research purposes.
Just at the very least to see what it's staring at.
Okay, let's be careful then. And on the way,
Should
look
we
for.
vote first?
Oh no, that is a good idea. We need to keep this this friendship alive. Let's open up our voting doors to our heart.
Yeah, the heart voting door.
Your heart voting door.
I don't
Okay.
think that makes sense.
So all of those in favor of going towards the bat creature, raise your hand.
Me.
Real quick, Thistle, what do you study?
Oh, I mean, all sorts of stuff, but like I like how chemicals work, and maybe if they're like chemicals that maybe hurt people, so I can make sure they don't.
Oh yeah. Do you have any of those chemicals with you?
Well, I have, and should I have a blowgun. That way I can be far away, which is I think is really smart when there's dangerous stuff, is to be at least a blowgun dart distance away.
All right. Krug shrugs and raises his hand.
Ah!
And those, and all those opposed, raise your hands. Okay, there are 3 hands. It seems 3-3.
Thistle, if you come with us, I will personally make sure that nothing gets close to you. How's that?
Well, I mean, I don't know you, so I don't know if that is a promise that you can make.
Open your heart door, Thistle.
Can I? I'm very sorry. Can I grapple Thistle and like lift her up off the ground?
Ah!
You can,
I don't want to do my strength damage.
Is that an option?
Is that okay? I actually don't really know if it's an option. Hold on.
I mean, like there is a difference between grappling someone and squeezing someone to hurt them, which is what you normally do, and just like trying to pick someone up.
It says you can deal bludgeoning damage to them,
Cool.
so I can actually decide not to do it. Okay, so I'm gonna grapple Thistle. Okay, cool. So that's a 20. Not even joking.
Ah!
That's a total of 31.
I'm gonna say that's probably a critical success on Thistle's was it fortitude?
Fortitude DC.
Yeah.
So take your fortitude
Yeah.
thing and add 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna lift you up and say, I can just carry you, but I mean, this I'm kind of strong too, and I put Thistle down, and then I say, please, we need help. We need help. You got a blowgun and the chemicals. We have to go over there.
Oh, okay, so that was kind of like a threat.
As
I hate all of this. I hate all of this.
It now seems to have flown down and has landed.
I would like to.
How far from it are we?
That's a good question.
I mean, it you can now that it has landed, you can no longer see it because there's buildings in the way. But if you all ran there, you could get there pretty quickly.
Cool. I'm just gonna start running.
Yeah, Robin's gonna like take up the back, I think.
Okay.
But while we're running, I want to have my eyes, scope side to side. I want to see if I can find like a kind of nice looking building.
Okay.
That might be the home of ass hair.
Asahar.
Yeah, Asahar. Yeah, there we go.
I'm still waiting for Thistle. If Thistle's coming, I'm coming too. But if Thistle's
That's my thing too. I wanna.
She'll basically, if everyone's running away, she doesn't want to be left alone, so she'll just follow behind. But like maybe a little farther away from this Rumpelstiltskin guy. Yeah.
To not get grappled again.
Yeah, she's gonna want to have at least one person in between.
All right, that's fair.
Robin will be that person.
Ray will be.
So you all start running there, and after a short while, you come to what seems to be a large center courtyard where this creature seems to be like at the moment you can't see it. You're looking at the back of it as it's starting to like circle around and kind of like it is like moving, and it like you can see it swipe at something and bite at something, and as it moves you can kind of see right between like a hole in its wing, you can see Asahar standing there like in combat with this creature. You can see that Asahar's, like, while it's fur normally because he is a cat folk, you can see that his fur has kind of almost like shrunk away, and you can see that what is underneath has basically calcified, and like parts of his body no longer has fur, but almost like bones are like sticking out of his body as he's like walking around this creature, throwing spells at it.
I think he's got it.
All of
This
you
is my chance.
Please, all of you, roll my a perception or your initiative. So perception, or if you are going to try and sneak into this, or
Yeah, is there like with the way that this area is set up, could I like dive behind something where I wouldn't be seen by anybody if I roll?
easily.
Stealth? I want to roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna also do that.
Moss is just gonna run in.
So that would just be a perception.
Yeah, perception or initiative? Perception.
Perception. It's the same.
Yeah, 18.
Okay.
11.
11.
I took my time.
All right. Remy.
I got a 17.
Oh, Krug's got 17.
Yeah, that was stealth too, by the way.
I got an 8, which is a critical miss, just so you know.
Awesome.
I rolled a 1.
She tried to be sneaky. She got an 8, but that's not.
Yeah. My 11 was
she rolled
also
a 7.
Whoa!
You rolled a 7, and you have an 8 for perception.
For stealth.
Oh, for
Oh,
stealth.
no, stealth. Yeah, she was trying to be sneaky. Because why would she walk into that? No, thank you.
I'm like, okay, yeah, clearly she's not trained in stealth. Okay. I was like, how did you get a 1? Anyways,
You can't learn that from a book.
So that brings us to Moss going first.
Oh, good. I'm just gonna flame on. Gonna flame hands it up.
All right, so you're gonna cast fire. Go for it.
I'm trying to.
When she does her fire that like Cloaky enables, does Cloaky like do something, or is it just through her hands?
I mean, from what all of you have seen, it just looks like it's coming out of her hands.
Cool. Good.
I always forget where it is on my sheet. It's not under produce flame.
No, it is on the left-hand side in your range combat section.
Which is on which page?
The first page.
First page. Da-da-da-da-da. General feats. Wait, I'm on the first page.
You're too far. It's on the first page. You see right under. You add +10, but it is on the left-hand side under your section that says melee strike. It's on the left-hand side to skills.
Ah, there it finally is. You know, every time you've told me, I have been running blind. Because all the other ones are highlighted in yellow. So I've been so confused. Okay, there we go. 2d6. Give me that.
Well, you got to roll to see if you hit it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know.
Don't you know?
Don't you know then? That's 15.
A 15 total?
Well, 17 total.
It does not hit.
No!
Oof.
The rain washes it away before it can make contact.
That's a rude.
Oh, anime.
That is 2 actions. So what would you like to do with your last action?
Shieldy boy.
Okay. That brings us to Krug.
Krug is going to 1 action enter crane stance. 2nd action. How far away is the thing from me?
You can get there in a single action.
Hmm.
You literally ran up and were like, as it's and stopped, you could see it. So
Sure. I will. Oh boy. I'll run up to it and grapple.
Okay. Well, don't you have the ability to grapple larger creatures?
Yes, I do.
There you go.
Ooh. Okay. Against its fortitude. Is it on the ground? I should have asked that first.
Yes, it is on the ground.
Physically on the ground. Okay.
Yes.
So that is 16 plus 11, which is 27.
Against its fortitude.
Yes.
It is a success, but not a critical success.
That is fine. That is just fine. It takes 3 damage, and it is grabbed.
Okay. Okay. Is that your whole round?
Yes.
That brings us next to Robin.
Cool. So with an 11 stealth, what would I have been able to find to hide behind here? Where do I find myself?
Probably like as you walked over, there's like a storage of like barrels of something
Sure.
that is behind a building, and so you're able to dodge behind that.
Cool. Yeah, Robin's there, just kind of looks around, makes sure that no one, except for like her actual friends, can see her. Actually, I would Thistle have hidden in a different spot or gone to the same hiding spot as Robin or Ray?
She probably just found the closest thing. She didn't roll great, so
Sure.
it was probably not a choice and more of a, oh, that looks about me sized.
Sure. Well, yeah, let's. I'll let you decide, Thistle, if you have eyes on when this happens, but Robin for sure feels perfectly hidden as she just kind of like curls up into a ball, starts to crackle with electricity, and then emerge as a grizzly bear and stand up and turn towards the demon and start walking over there. That's 2 actions and then 1 to move.
This was too focused on probably the ground, and then
Cool.
up in the sky, and then back on the ground. And now a bear.
And I roar too, really loud.
Ah!
Okay. And how many actions is that?
That's to roar is 3, so that's my whole turn. I think. Oh, actually, can I? Rather than moving over afterwards, can I? Before I come in, no, I would have been hiding. Yeah, no, I'll just turn into a bear, and I'll jump up on top of the barrels very threateningly.
Okay.
And yeah, just
okay.
Roar as an action.
Yeah. That brings us to Remy and Thistle. You both have the same initiative score, so you two can tell me who goes first.
Mine's from a crit miss. How about you go first?
That's fair.
Okay. How far away is like Thistle from anything she could hit?
About 25 feet.
Oh boy, she's gotta move 5 feet. She doesn't like this at all. Okay. No, she's gonna get together. She's going to see if she can creep 5 feet closer, so she's 20 feet in range.
Okay.
And we'll try using her blowgun.
Okay.
Thunk.
I'm assuming 10 misses.
Yes.
Yeah. Nah, she's like. She has to regulate her breath, but she has to calm down first.
You want to make another attack, or what would you like to do with your third turn?
Is like extra cower.
You just want to hide more?
Yeah, no, she's not feeling particularly effective right now.
Okay. That brings us to Remy then.
I'm charging in.
Do it.
Yeah, so I run in. I'm gonna lift up my bastard sword and I'm gonna swing it at this creature. It's grappled. I forgot. Did that happen?
It's grabbed.
It's grabbed. Okay. Well, for my first attack, I rolled a 31.
A 31 or a 3-1? I'm just kidding.
31.
A 31. A 31 hits. Wait, Krug, with grabbed, they're considered to be flat-footed, correct? So that is a critical hit.
Hey.
Oh, baby.
Only because Krug had it grabbed.
Yeah.
Oh, baby. Get ready for this. It's 2d12 is my normal because I've got that rune, and because I don't do it one-handed. I don't need a shield. Everyone in the chat, stop saying it. Okay, that's gonna end up being 28 damage. I'm just go whack coming in with a whoa,
Love it.
slash for that attack, and I'm gonna go in for a second one. Why not? It's only -5. If I do a really good job, who knows? And I'm swacking at it, and I after the first slash, I bring my bastard sword back up for a second slash, and I go Asahar, I am very strong. That slash again. Well, that's a critical miss. That's a 1. That's going to be a 1 on that one. It's going to be a full-on critical miss right now. Right after I said that cool thing to Asahar.
Krug,
Wait, hold on. I'm so sorry. Can in the rain, can my sword just slip out of my hand?
Sure.
And just go flying.
Yes, and not only will okay. So as you do that, you like, I am strong too, Asahar, and you swing wild, Like you swing wild so much that Krug has to like duck his head a little bit, like, oh, what the hell? You know? And as you do that, you swing and you let go of your sword, and it goes. Oh, it doesn't go very far. It's only 5 feet away from you. So it lands 5 feet away from you. And I'm going to give you a hero point for that.
Nice.
Oh, hell yeah.
Krug's gonna struggling to keep hold of the thing and look over at him and say, "You didn't even throw it that far, Remy. Come on."
Fell apart with my plan. You can't see the tears through the rain.
It sounds like a Prince song.
This creature is very frustrated in the fact that you have grabbed it, and
I'm terrified.
It goes down and it attempts to bite you.
Ooh boy,
Chomp.
I don't want
Is
it.
that a manipulate action perchance?
I don't want it.
Krug, I rolled a natural 20.
No!
What is your life? Can I?
Krug's gonna die and come back undead.
Can I use a hero point to make you re-roll?
That is a 35 to hit.
Hold on. We spend 1 hero point to re-roll a check. You must nope. Spend all your hero. All right,
Krug
cool.
gets a 35.
A 35 would have crit even if you didn't roll a natural 20. A 32 is a crit, buddy. So yes, you're fine. You
All
hit
right.
me. You crit me. There goes my whole entire life.
Well, you know, if you would have taken the advice and taken some health potions with you, you know.
I shut up.
All right. Oof. All right. 10 times 2, or actually, let's see. 10 plus 8 was 18 times 2, leaving us with 36. So 36 points. And roll me a fortitude save, please.
Of damage?
36, and also say and. Okay.
At 36 points of damage.
Yeah, I rolled a 10.
health?
It does 2d8 plus 8, so
Shut up,
2d8.
dude. What
So I
are you
rolled a
even
10.
saying? You're reading the wrong book.
Could have been 48.
Is this a WoW creature? Like, what is this damage?
Krug,
Okay, at
please
least
roll
I
me
got a good fort save. Okay, 28.
Okay, so it's a success. It's not a critical success. It's just a success. So on a success, what happens?
You die and your corpse explodes.
The creature is slowed 1.
On a success, the creature is slowed 1?
What is slowed?
Slowed is like you lose an action.
Slowed removes an action. It's like the worst status effect in the game.
Come
In my
on.
opinion, don't correct me.
Oh God, why did I
It's the
decide I
wrong
wanted
time to
do a
correct me.
melee fight for myself? That's a bad idea.
Yeah, you
Okay,
turned into
well.
a bear.
And I already used it, so I'm gonna be a bear for a minute. I'm not just gonna
Did
wait.
that have the manipulate action?
It is just a melee strike.
No, I'm gonna grumble over here.
Did it?
So Krug, that is its first action.
Ah,
Ooh, okay.
What?
Cool,
I
cool,
didn't
cool,
even
cool.
think.
It is going to swing its bat wing
Yeah.
at Remy.
Does it have to though? I mean, like Krug's right there.
I didn't crit. If it makes you feel any better.
Well, we don't know.
Well,
that
I
yet.
might have. I don't know.
Oh, good.
Does a 28
Thank
hits.
God.
Okay, 28 doesn't crit though, but it hits.
Okay.
You're not asking if it hits ever. You're just asking if it hits.
Look, it only has a plus 15 to hit. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the dice that I'm rolling. Look.
Do your guys' GMs enjoy it this much? Or is it just ours?
So you're going to take 14 damage.
Okay.
Roll me a fortitude save.
Okay. Oh no.
Oh no.
A fortitude save. Okay. All right.
Good at that one. Uh-oh. Hero point? You have 2.
I do have.
Oh, that's not so bad.
I
but
know.
Your fortitude is good.
Well, I'm gonna be slowed 1 if it doesn't work. Or is it? Well, this is
you
a
need to
different.
crit succeed to not be slowed.
This
If it's
is
the
a
same
different
thing.
attack. This is a different thing. So
Oh.
I am concerned though. That's not very high, but it's not bad.
Famous last words right here.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna take make it. It's 19.
Okay, so that is a failure.
No,
Yeah.
no. Oh no.
You're gonna be like petrified or some nonsense.
The creature is paralyzed. It can attempt a new save at the end of each of its turns. The DC is cumulative. It decreases by 1 on each save. So you have failed. So you are paralyzed. You cannot move.
You're actually paralyzed.
Sweet, sick. Cool. Love it.
Krug. As
turn?
it's as
Oh.
no, it's got one more action, my friend.
Oh, okay, cool.
It is going to make an attempt to get out of your grapple.
Sure.
And so that is what is that? It's just a strength.
You can do athletics. You can do the other one, acrobatics. You can.
I rolled a
do so much-
19, so 19 plus 13 equals
32.
32.
Yep. You can get out. That's fine. You just get out.
Cool. It breaks your grapple with you, and it's just as you can hear that. Like, not only does it have that that disgusting sound within its chest, like it's like hollowed, and like parts of that sound is coming out of its chest, not only its mouth. It is now Asahar's turn. Asahar looks over and sees that this is happening, and it looks at you, and he just kind of focuses his energy and shoots out what seems to be a beam of light. And is it going to hit is the question. It is going to hit. All right, so that I need all of my 6s. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Keep going.
76s.
Wait, hold on. No, because okay, I want to root for the person, but I also want him to be weaker.
It would be convenient for us if he were to
Same
die in
time.
the fight, wouldn't it?
It'd be very convenient.
We should have just joined the undead.
Actually, yeah. Well, it's too late now. Picked the wrong
No,
side.
Remy has a new plan. It's kind of ruined now, though. But it was going to be that they would go in and be so cool that Asahar would.
Instead, you dropped your sword and then got paralyzed.
I mean, Krug's about to join the true religion if he one-shots his bat.
It does not one shot it. It does not one shot. But he shoots this beam of light outside of it. The beam. No. Oh, actually, Moss. Do me a favor. Roll me a religion check.
Okay. Um. 22.
So you're not exactly sure what this spell is because you haven't been able to quite reach that level of spell, but you know that it's not quite right. Like that this spell is somehow slightly corrupted. Like it seems like it would have been a divine spell, but it has somehow been it is still technically a divine spell, somehow not a good aligned spell. But this beam hits this creature and just busts into this creature, and the creature reels back as it's been hit. That brings us to the top of the round. Moss, it is your turn.
Okay. Well, my friends are kind of hurting, so I'm gonna do some healing.
Okay.
And also, this thing is undead, so you might hurt it with a
Yeah,
healing.
I was thinking of doing an AoE
Okay.
healing. So I would like to do that to my friendos and also to the bad boy.
Bad boy.
He's a bad boy.
So where you're standing, you can easily do a 3-action heal and do.
That's what I was thinking of doing.
Cool.
So that where is my heal third? I see heal second.
You don't have third. You don't have third level heal yet.
Oh, I don't. I can
No.
just do second level. Okay. All right. So that is how many? I need to roll first to see.
Yeah, so you are going to do 2d8 of healing.
But I have to roll first to see if hit.
No, it's just 2d8.
Yeah,
You just roll
okay.
2d8.
Okay. Nope, the wrong dice. 1, 8,
Nice.
and 8. Oh my god,
Ooh.
that's yummy.
So everyone takes 16 points of health back if you
Yoink.
hadn't already had that.
But
Does that include Asahar, Moss? Would you try to get him in it?
Yeah.
Asahar is a little too far away.
Oh, he's too far away.
Yeah. Asahar is on the other side and is further away.
Right, 'cause
Can
he's
I
like
hit-
shooting. Yeah.
can I hit the bad boy?
You did, yeah. The bad boy is in that range.
Okay.
Cool. That's 3 action, and it hits it, and you can see it like the wounds that it has, like it's searing it away. You can see that it's burning it and just like further hurting it with your heal. That brings us to Krug.
I am slowed, and so I am scared. That is the way of things. I'm going to. It's already. I don't have to let go because it's already broken free. Where's Remy relative to me?
I'm like right next to you.
Mm.
On the ground.
Oh, do I realize that Remy is paralyzed?
I mean, you saw Remy get hit and like basically fall to the ground, but you
And
know
not
that
get up.
and not get up. And not only did you see Remy get hit and fall to the ground, but you can tell easily that the hit that they took was not enough to kill them, right? Like, you know that they're not down, but there's something wrong with them.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna try and grab Remy and take them out of the fight. Do you want like athletics to lift them or something? How do you want to do that? There isn't technically a rules as written way to like drag a character.
But I mean, we're gonna be based it off of your strength, right? So, like, if you want to push or drag a thing, Remy is equal to a certain amount of bulk. So, if you would like, do you just want to grab Remy and run? Is that your goal, or would you like to? Yeah. Do you want to just drag Remy or pick Remy up and throw them
I
over?
would like to pick Remy up. So my I get encumbered with 8 bulk and I have 0 bulk. So if Remy,
I believe Remy is under 8 bulk
I'm sure.
because Remy is 3 bulk by themselves.
And I'm carrying just under 5 bulk, so
perfect. So I can just
So
pick you up,
It's exactly 8 bulk.
Perfect.
which I can carry.
Yes.
So we chillin'. I can just pick Remy up and go.
Okay. So 1 action to pick Remy up and 1 action to move.
Just run. Yeah.
Are you encumbered at that point?
Mm-mm.
Oh, it's over 8.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Okay.
well, actually, that weight, is including my sword, so I don't have that on me right now.
Mm.
Okay. So yeah. So you pick Remy up, throw them over your shoulder, and start to book it out of this situation.
Yep. I go 40 feet in the opposite direction, and I try to find something that will give us cover. If that doesn't exist, then I'm walking towards something that will give us cover.
Okay. That brings us to Robin. You are a bear.
Yeah. The bear was basically standing up on top of these barrels, full just on the feet, and was like ready to charge, and then is like watching Krug and Remy run past it, and like looks back and forth a couple of times, and then charges at the undead. So I'm gonna have a speed of 30, so I'm gonna do 1 action to get up there, and then my second action will be a jaw attack as I chomp down on this thing's wing.
Nice.
Try to tear it off. Nice. That is a 26 to hit.
26 hits.
Cool. And that is going to be 14 damage on that attack.
Okay.
And then with my agile claw, I'm just going to go through the same wing. And that is 20 total. No, actually, no, it's more than that because it's only a -4. So, no, it's less than that, though. 17? I don't think 17 is going to hit, is it?
17 does not hit.
Cool. Yep, and that's my third action. So
you rip it, and this creature like looks like it's limping around, like it's barely holding up. That will bring us to Thistle.
Okay. How far does the sword look away from her?
It is. It's like right near it, right next to the creature.
Oh boy. Okay, then they're just gonna have to get their sword on their own at some point. She's gonna be polite, but no, thank you.
there's a
Okay,
bear
so-
there. You don't want to.
Yeah. Can she use frost vial?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that just you just throw that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She's going to try that then. Sorry, I have not played an alchemist before.
So basically, it's basically you're gonna throw it. So it's gonna be your spell casting modifier, basically. So that should be up towards the top on page 1.
Yeah. So I guess intelligence for her.
Yes.
Oh boy. Okay. Okay.
Should be intelligence plus training.
18.
18 does not hit.
And she's like,
So throwing is 1 action. So you've got 2 more actions.
Yeah.
I guess she could try the blowgun again. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, she's not feeling super confident about any of this, but it's okay. So she's going to focus down. Oh, net 20.
Oh,
Hey!
Plus 6.
Oh, please, this will be the one
So
to kill.
26 hits, and because it's a nat 20, it moves it up to a critical success. So roll your damage and then double it.
Okay. Is this right on here? There's no way it's a 20 to roll for damage.
No.
I think it's wrong on here. So I guess it's like a 6 or a 4.
What's the
I
what's
can
the
look it up.
weapon?
It's a blowgun.
It's a blowgun.
Okay. I think it's only like a D4.
Wait, someone in chat just tell us.
Yeah, someone's got to know. Oh well,
No,
I'll
it's
do
a
the 4
1d6.
because.
Oh, it's a 1d6. Okay.
Okay, cool. All right.
Sorry, it's 1 point of damage, but it's 1d6 persistent bleed damage as a critical specialization effect.
You know what the numbers and letters mean. Excellent.
So you do 1 point of damage to it, but I believe your main focus is poisoning. Is that not correct?
Correct. Yes.
What poison is on this dart?
Oh, okay. Let me check this out. Thank you for your patience. It is. I think it's the black smear poison. I decided.
Is Krug looking that up now?
I am?
I apologize for making it complicated.
No.
Don't
That's
worry.
every
Somebody
cat.
pointed it out in the chat, and also Jonas and I were talking about it to ourselves. But all of our guests so far have been alchemists.
Oh,
Yeah.
just wanted to throw stuff and go.
No, I love it.
Oh, yeah.
I love it. Yeah, it's going to be a requirement moving forward.
Yeah.
Even if someone is playing a previous character, who's on the play Scott, Scott has to be an alchemist for an
Well,
episode.
the best thing about that is I know who the next 2 guests are, and neither one of them are alchemists.
Were.
So,
Neither one of them.
As
is.
far as you know.
They're going to be alchemists.
They're gonna show up
now.
and we're gonna give them 7 jars and say, "You throw these and you do nothing else." And these girls will grant.
it's not my fault that alchemists are the best classes. So that when I ask guests to come on and I say build whatever character you want, and they have all just picked alchemist. The next 2 guests are pre-created characters, so they can't be that. So
Ah.
Maybe
So
they had a
that's-
life-changing moment. You don't know.
The
not like you're
Black Smear
your-
Poison's a DC 16 Fortitude save.
okay, and I just rolled it. I'm not joking, but I rolled an exactly a 15 total.
Okay,
Whoa.
sweet. So stage 1 of the poison, 1d6 poison damage and enfeebled.
So it did 1 damage plus 1d6. So roll me 1d6.
Well, and I don't know if your character has the access to the specialization effect for blowguns, but if they
No.
do, okay.
Okay. 4 on the D6.
As this dart goes into it, it hits it right in its neck, and you can see the poison starting to quickly course through this undead creature, and it just and falls to the ground.
What happened?
Is it dead? Is it moving still?
Are we in
We
initiative?
cannot
still?
move.
And I'll
It
make a
doesn't move?
roll to get out of my paralysis.
If we're
Yep.
out of initiative, the bear's gonna run off, and I want to run off in like kind of random seeming directions, like a wild bear, and find a place to hide again.
Okay.
I do have to roll to get out of paralysis, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that would be a critical miss, but I'm gonna use a hero point.
Well, you can just keep rolling. You're out of combat now. You get a roll every 6 seconds.
Sure. Yeah. You know what? Yeah. I'll just wait. So I'm out for a minute.
Okay. Well, yeah. So it's basically each 6 seconds, and each 6 seconds it reduces by 1.
Right.
So like the DC for it is 22. Eventually, it's gonna be 0. You know. So as it falls, you can hear a good job.
RP without me for about 12 seconds, everyone.
Robin pops out from behind some barrels in gnome form and says, "Has anyone seen my bear?"
Oh, it was your bear? It did.
Yeah,
a
we're
great
running
job.
around here. It lives in the woods nearby, so it's probably fine. But has anyone seen it? It came over here.
Yes, it helped take this beast down.
Oh, good bear. Well, if you see it, just don't hurt it, because that's my bear and it's a friend. Good work, everyone. I suppose.
Krug's gonna walk up.
I read some books about healing, and I guess just like my natural elvish magic's just awoken in this time of need.
Krug's gonna walk up to Thistle and offer her a high five.
She's eventually will put the hands away from her eyes. It's like, oh no, there's something over me. Oh,
No,
okay,
it's just high five?
okay, but you're not
High
gonna pick
five?
me up, right?
No, I just want a high five.
Okay.
High five her really hard.
Ah!
See, that wasn't so bad, was it?
Where is my sword? I'm sorry, everyone, that I did such a cool thing and then decided to take a nap. No other reason for that. I just slashed it so hard that I was like, oh, everyone else has got this now. Oh, I guess I'll go pick up my sword that I purposely dropped. Here I go.
Pick up your sword. We've got much more to do. Let's go. We've got much more of these evil undead to kill.
Could I just take a tenner, just lay down here for a bit?
If you need it, go for it.
All
But
right.
we must protect all of the people here. We need to make sure that they don't. And as he's saying this, you can hear as the gates to the building itself have crashed down and have fallen to the ground. And everyone roll a perception check.
Okay. Markle, it's not real. It's just a game. Don't park. 29.
21.
Natural 1.
Ugh.
Hero point, Krug. Yeah, whatever.
No, we're fine.
16.
16.
Yes, it's a-
Remy, I'm actually going to give you a lot more information. From where you're standing, you see this very large, stitched up monster. It is the thing that grabbed you and put you in its stomach.
What?
It's not the same one. It's the same
okay.
type of creature.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna lean down and pick up my sword. And I'm gonna point my sword at it and be like, that one, I've encountered this before. This one sucks you up into its stomach and doesn't let you go until someone tells it to let you go, and then it lets you go. And then they put you in a cage, and then you try to get out, and there's a monster created of flies, and then you punch a bunch of flies for a little while, and then you run into this shadowy figure, and then you
Remy, I think you're just remembering stuff at this point. That's not necessarily what's gonna.
Sorry, Rumpelstiltskin. It is Reggie.
Who's Remy?
Reggie. I don't know what kind of Remy you think you know, but this is Reggie.
Yeah,
my
I'm
name is
sorry.
Reggie. They're very similar. I understand.
Yeah, that's the problem. See.
Asahar basically goes, come on now, let's just go.
All right, no time for a tenner then. Let's go. Well, if anyone sees my bear, just remember it's a friend.
Do me a favor. Who all talked to Asahar so far?
I don't think Robin has.
Me.
I think it was just Remy and Krug.
I think it was just Remy and Krug, yeah.
Remy and Krug, roll me a insight or a sense motive. Like, roll me perception, basically.
16.
Wow. Literally a natural one.
Jesus,
That's 2 in a row. That's 2 in a row.
You got a natural 1 twice in a row, and I got 16 twice in a row.
How weird.
Remy, you can feel that Asahar, like after you met Asahar yesterday, Asahar was like chill, relaxed, super like calm. He is like pumping. Like this action is like getting him going. Like he is like totally like, yes, let's do this. Let's go. Like you can tell that this itself is like bringing life to him almost, know?
Also hard. What is the hard thingies coming out of your chest and everything? Like the I don't know. They look like bones. Are you covered in bones?
He holds his arm out and kind of like moves some fur around, and he goes, "It's a defense mechanism I've built within myself. I've managed to harden my flesh so that I can take a hit better."
Oh,
wow.
I've done something similar, but like with my emotions. I've created a defense mechanism so that people cannot hurt me. I'm gonna run in.
Child, I feel like that's something we should talk about after combat, maybe.
That may be at the end.
I take my blade in 2 hands, and I am rushing towards this creature that previously has sucked me into its stomach.
So as you are, I assume everyone is running towards this large creature.
Running is a strong word.
Sorry.
Heading towards it. How's that?
This is not the educational opportunity that Thistle thought this was. But she doesn't want to be left alone. So she'll, as close as she can be, will still kind of being behind everybody in a nice flesh wall.
That's funny because you're going against a giant fleshing Hulk. So, this creature is stumbling out, and is just swinging like what looks to be a leg of another creature. Like it's just like, and like it's hitting people and it's knocking and flying them back. So we're gonna keep in the same initiative. So Krug, that leaves us with you first.
Neat.
I'm sorry, that's Moss first. Moss first.
Okay.
Moss.
Yeah. So these are all undead.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do some more healing.
Okay.
I want to do another second level.
Okay.
Cool, because I'm not a full health yet. Diddle-doo.
So let's see.
That's
4
just two. Okay,
Yeah.
4.
and 6.
Okay, so a total of 10.
Yep.
Okay. Moss, as you do this, you notice this hurts this creature way more than you expected to hurt it.
Okay.
Like it screams out as like this glowing, sparkly light emanates from you in this 30-foot radius and kind of just gives this aura of health around you. It's like as it's like its flesh just seems to be like burning heavily from this. What would you like to do with your third action?
Shield.
Shield? Cool. Krug, your turn.
Am I still slowed?
Let me see how long that's supposed to last. Roll me. Yeah, no, you're no longer slowed.
Sweet, I'll take it. I'm not gonna question that. I'm going to. How large is Stitches? I'm sorry, the enemy.
It's a large sized creature.
Okay, I'm gonna run up to the hulking monster with mouth belly. and
I'm
gonna-
sorry, I made a mistake. It is actually a huge sized creature.
Okay,
Oh.
we're gonna adjust. We're gonna adjust. Wait, okay, it's medium, large. I forgot the size order. Huge is the
Okay.
next one up. I can
Yeah.
still grapple it.
Okay.
I'm gonna grapple it.
If you need to be a little bigger,
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't mind.
yeah?
I mean, on your turn.
Right.
Yeah. But it's actually, you know what? This is not a smart idea. Where is Astahar relative to me?
Asahar is maybe like 10 feet to the left of you.
I'm gonna maybe
It's
take-
literally Asahar, Thistle, you.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold my turn until after Asahar.
Okay.
I'm just moving my turn to after Asahar.
Okay. That brings us to Robin.
Okay. So yeah, I can make somebody big. If it were to be you, Krug, it would make you not enfeebled one, clumsy one. Would that be okay for you? You'd be clumsy one, have a 10-foot reach, and a +2 bonus to melee damage.
Oh no. Don't
worth
do that to me ever. Don't ever do that to me.
Well, good enough.
Jesus.
Then
Tell me how you really feel.
That's so bad. For me,
so
no.
there's the really big one, and then there's also just like kind of a horde going on, right?
Yes, there's a bunch of small ones.
Those small ones, are they covering bigger than a 15-foot cone?
Yeah, I mean they're like literally like all over the place.
Oh, sure. Okay. Then yeah, Robin's gonna like make sure she's like positioned behind everybody, and just be like, "Has anyone seen my bees?" And I'm gonna cast Vomit Swarm as I belch forth a swarm of magical vermin, in this case bees, and she just sort of, hopefully nobody sees, opens her mouth wide and just shoots out a 30-foot cone of bees. That are
How are we
covered.
not gonna see you vomiting a 30-foot coat of bees?
Yep.
Bears,
Hopefully
bees,
no
I
one
hate
sees
this place.
I would be happy to roll some sort of stealth roll to
Bees.
not be seen doing this.
Has anyone seen my bees?
Mm-mm.
Especially after yelling, has anyone seen my bees? Come on.
As soon as you started yelling that, Remy wasn't looking at you and was like, "You're what?" Oh my god!
Listen, Robin's not a liar. So yeah, should I roll a stealth, Jake, to not be seen casting?
You have
I'm
to
gonna,
roll a 40
I'm
on the dice.
I'm gonna.
And what about Asahar and the?
You're gonna roll that, and you're gonna roll it with a -4 because there is a specific feat to be able to hide.
Sure. That is 21.
That's with the -4 already.
Nope, 17.
Okay. I mean, you would assume that a lot of people are distracted, but all of you are able to just tell me what your passive perceptions are, or you can actively roll it if you'd like.
It's 17.
So you definitely see
Yeah.
Robin vomiting bees.
I'm not worried about any of my party.
Remy's
don't-
like,
I actually have a passive perception of 16, so I'm very
Oh my
ashamed to say that I don't see.
You can roll it if you would like. You could roll
No,
it.
I don't think that's reasonable. I think passive perception makes the most sense in combat for what your allies are doing. So
I
I'm
mean,
just
the fact that Robin is screaming, "Have you seen my
gonna-
bees?"
that's fair. That's fair.
Kind of scared to roll it. I don't want her to see it.
20 total, so I'll take it. I see the bees.
Oh god damn it!
You saw it, didn't you?
She rolled a nat 20.
Oh no, the bees!
that's it. And she's like, and I bet you were the bear too.
Oh no! I hate this.
So all those zombies have to make a fortitude save. I don't know how you want to resolve that. Because that's, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's like 12 zombies or something.
Mm-hmm. They have to roll fortitude.
Yeah.
And what is it? What is the DC?
Oh, sorry, it's reflex. It's reflex.
Oh, reflex.
Yeah, reflex DC 20. Nope, DC 17. Nope, DC 20. Sorry, I have a different primal save.
So I just want you to know I have to roll a natural 20 to succeed.
Great.
So they all fail. Yeah.
Cool. Then yeah, they're all
Nice.
going to take 2d8, and because they failed, they're also. I don't know how this works with zombies, but they are sickened 1. Can they be?
They are immune to death effects, disease, mental paralysis, poison, and unconscious.
Disease is sickened. Right?
Okay, cool.
Really certain those are the same thing.
Sickened is disease.
All right, and that is 15
Maybe
damage.
it's not.
Yeah, I don't
What
know. Yeah, 15 damage and potentially sickened, but probably not.
Mm-hmm. Sicken.
No, it's super not.
There you go.
Cool. Yeah, they're sickened 1, so they have a status penalty on all their checks and DCs equal to 1.
Cool.
And that was only 2 actions. So my third action,
Does the bees not do damage?
it's 2d8. It was 15.
Oh, 15. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was like, I didn't hear the damage. It doesn't matter if they're sickened 1 or not because you
Okay.
killed all of them.
Oh, no. My bees killed them.
These random bees that just are flying around.
Mm-mm.
Robin like catches her breath, and her third action just says, "Oh, there they are. Great, bees are here. Asahar, get the big one." And I'm gonna give Asahar a point of guidance.
Sure.
Okay. Asahar is actually steps forward and puts his hand on Remy's shoulder and says, "Come on, my child, you have this one." And he casts a spell on you, Remy. Remy, for the next 10 minutes, you tap into he taps into the target's inner heroism, granting it a +1 status bonus to attack rolls, perception checks, saving throws, and skill checks. So you have a +1 across the board for 10 minutes.
Wow.
Okay. Hell yeah.
All right.
That's like way better than guidance.
Yeah, I mean, we got into the other cantrip.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Like
he does that.
Remy like looks up at Asahar and not only because of like the power situation here, but also because Asahar called Remy like, "Child, you've got this." Remy just goes like, "Yes, father."
That is going to bring us to Thistle.
Krug? Because I moved my
Oh yeah,
around.
Krug moved right after. Yeah.
So I'm gonna run up to the big thing,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to grapple the big thing. Because I am a little bit dumb sometimes. What about 28
A 28 to hit this.
to
Fortitude.
DC?
Oh, Fortitude DC.
Right.
What was it again?
28.
Oof. Succeeded by 2.
Ooh, I'll take it. Okay, that's 3 damage.
Nice.
And then I will flurry of blows.
Okay.
Boop boop. How does a 26 do?
A 26 hits.
Nice. And then how does a 23 do?
A 23 also do.
Nice. We're gonna do that damage. 15 damage.
Okay.
You're using your striking rune still, right?
Yes, I am. Thank you
Okay.
for reminding me.
Good. I mean, yeah, it sounds like you didn't need a reminder.
I mean, it's the thought that counts, you know. And final action. We're going to, because I'm probably not in it still. I'm fairly certain I'm going to. Well, I can't while I'm grappling. I'll strike one more time. See what happens. Ooh, how is 10?
Not gonna do.
No, all right, cool.
Really?
That's a no do. That's a no do.
No do.
Yeah. Thistle, it is your turn.
Okay, gotta stay away from the bee person now. Rapidly running out of people that she feels particularly safe being around. Would she know if she tried throwing a frost vial again while the thing is grappled by somebody? Does it only affect the creature she's aiming, or anybody like touching that creature?
I don't know. Does it have splash damage?
Oh, good question. Oh, yes.
So a frost vial will hit anyone that is like a 1 square around it.
Yeah. Okay. So she'd know that, and I guess she would try her blowgun again. I guess.
Okay.
She just doesn't know anything she throws will probably not be great for anybody there. And yeah, I mean, he did pick her up, but like, that's not unforgivable yet. Because he did not vomit bees. So
Yeah, the bar has been raised by
the
Rob.
bar was raised.
I got picked up and it made me really uncomfortable, but that person just vomited bees.
Oh, math. 24 to hit.
A 24 hits. You see the dart hit it, and it like bink hits it, but you don't see any of your poison interacting with it whatsoever.
Okay, this is great, because I feel like I am learning a lot today, and I don't like any of this, and she'll just try to like find cover again.
So using your blow dart is 1 action.
Yeah.
You've got 2 more. Do you want to do anything else?
No, I mean anything she throws right now, it's probably not a good idea, and there's like a lot of heavy hitters out there, and you know that cat guy's pretty cool. So yeah, I think she's just gonna hide and observe a little bit and figure stuff out.
Okay. Remy, that means it's your turn.
So Remy, like a cool like skater teen, is gonna like.
Actually, hold on. I'm sorry. Thistle, other than the big guy, there are a handful of other smaller zombies. So if you want to use your frost vial on them,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
that way,
yeah.
that you know what I mean, like it, that the splash damage won't hurt any allies.
Oh yeah. She's like, oh, this is great. Let's throw at some other jerks.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. I'm useful. I can do this.
You can't vomit bees, but you know you
No.
can throw
Maybe I'll learn someday. 19 to hit.
a 19 hits.
Can I tell that Thistle threw the frost vial at the smaller zombies because she didn't want to hit me attached to this thing?
You can roll a perception.
I would
The
love
story
to.
in her eyes. And
Dude,
she's like,
do-
Actually, according to Krug's rules, it would be a passive perception because we're
Excuse me. First of all, what is this Krug's rules nonsense? I'm rolling a perception. I'm ignoring you. Wow, that's karma. That's literally karma. I got a natural 1.
Zero point. No,
he's
no.
unreadable.
Thistle
Okay.
is so
Let me see how I do that.
racially
Okay.
monotone.
It deals 1d6 cold damage and 1 cold splash damage, and the target takes a 5-foot penalty.
Oh,
Okay. Let's see here. Ah, crap. Okay.
So roll the CV hit.
Oh, is that the one I did the 19?
Oh yeah, 19 hits. Yeah, for
Yeah.
sure.
And then it's 5 cold damage and 1
Okay.
cold splash damage then.
Cool. All
So
right, cool.
only Thistle knows that she saved this Rumple guy from being slightly chilly.
Yeah, it like you see this vial, it smashes and it's just you can see the frost build up around this zombie as it's kind of like moving a little bit slower. That brings us to now it's Remy.
So like a cool skater teen, Remy like looks at Asahar and is like, "Oh, check this one out." And Remy, how far am I from this the grapply big stitches?
Single action away.
Single action away. Okay, I run in. You see this? It's the rain. Feet splashing against some puddles.
Mud just flying everywhere.
Flying
with
everywhere.
Goblin step that moves forward.
bringing the sword up as I get closer into range, with 2 hands, as high as I can possibly have the sword, and then I'm bringing it just down right on this stitchy creature, and it's going to be a 17 to hit.
Do you want to use a hero point before I end?
I will. Well,
have 2 and it's
I
6
do.
o'clock.
Yeah, it is. I'll use it. I'll use a hero point. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna. It's worse. It's
Okay.
worse. I rolled worse. It turns into 14.
So you run over and you bring the sword above your head, and as you swipe down, like the rain kind of like.
Wait, I have a question. Would 18 have hit?
No.
Okay. I just remembered I have a +1 from Asahar. That's all.
Oh yeah.
Also, it's flat-footed.
I've already calculated. It's a 19 to hit.
Oh, I'm 1 away. Okay,
Your
that's all right.
your grip in your hand slips slightly, and instead of hitting this creature with the bladed side of your sword, you just kind of spank it. You just kind of with your sword. And he's like,
and then I'm gonna go for that second attack, and as I pull back the blade, and I like glance back at Asahar, and as I'm going for the second attack, I'm like, wasn't it funny how I spanked it with my blade? And I'm that next attack, which because I have a exacting strike, since I did not hit with that first one, this one right here is gonna be 25 to hit.
Ooh.
25 hits.
So we're coming in with that swing. That second swing comes up. That was smash. Smash is what the sword does. Smash.
Whoa! That's really good.
25 damage.
Wow.
Be away from that.
Wow.
That's like bat damage. What is?
Just what's like slashing right through it. And I say that one was for my father. And I point back at Asahar.
Remy, as you slice your blade through the flesh of this creature, you can see that as it goes through, it like shreds it way more than it should. You've cut into bodies before. You've stabbed a person or two. This just, it's like its body is barely holding together, and as the flesh cuts, it kind of just weakens it completely. It is still alive, but you have done a ton of damage.
I think Remy's even like kind of surprised. Like the idea, and then there's like a moment of like just a millisecond of silence, because we're in bullet time here, everyone.
Yep.
And then it's like that's right. And if Remy was wearing a hat, Remy would turn it backwards. Just so everyone knows.
So you moved, you attacked, and attacked. So that's all 3 of your turn.
Yep.
This corpse, it is very angry with 2 of you right now. And it takes its hunk of meat that it's got, this leg of this creature, and it swings it around and is going to attempt to hit Remy.
All right. Good luck.
33 to hit.
Oh,
That's a crit.
Okay.
Oh, she
Wait,
is.
do they have a +1 to AC now?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's a crit.
All right. Okay, not that much. 8 times 2. Oh, sorry. 8 plus 9 is 17 times 2.
34.
So 34 damage.
Hey,
Damage
with a
I
leg?
took.
I just got beat by a leg.
oh.
You literally just like get beat by this like heavy leg.
Oh, it's so squishy. The sound is horrible.
And then it reaches down and it picks up one of the zombies that's on the ground. Like
That's a manipulate action. I'm going to attack it.
Okay.
Hey, there it is. Yeah,
Gotta be.
Okay.
do it.
Go for it.
Commit.
25.
25 hits.
Woo!
And that's gonna be 12 damage.
12 damage. 22.
How dare you pick something up in range of Remy? How dare you?
No.
Okay. It has
It wasn't a crit, so it doesn't stop it from doing it.
Right.
But I do get to attack it.
Yeah. So you do that, and again, your blade slashes into it, and it does way more damage than you think it should. It still manages to pick up this dead body, and it throws it at Moss.
No!
Bro,
Oh
no! That's a projectile weapon if I've ever seen one.
I don't want this. No!
25 to hit.
I mean,
No!
of course.
I tried to stop it. I tried.
Owie!
Let's see how much damage a corpse does.
You're gonna take 21 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh, that sounds even worse. I feel like the sound of this was worse. There's more bones.
Oh my god, I only have 5 hit points left.
Whoa!
Oh man, I'm so
One
squishy.
shot Moss with a corpse.
Ow!
And then it's going to attempt a wide swing as its final action. Okay, and it's going to hit both Krug, or it's going to attempt to hit both Remy and Krug because it. But I doubt it because a 17 isn't going to hit anyway.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Get out of here.
And as Moss gets hit by this corpse and it falls to the ground, it swings above all of your head and it gives out a. And that's where we're going to take our first break. And by our first break, I mean today's break. So we'll be back in 10 minutes. Be right back. And we're back to this episode of Court of Corvids. I hope the relaxing weather sounds have allowed you all to just take a nice, relaxing break.
This is a Court of Corvids ASMR.
I hope that you guys like this.
Hold on.
Wait, hold on. Here's some slurping sounds.
You guys want? I have putty.
Oh,
This is good. Let's all do ASMR for the rest of the episode.
Wait, Megan, do you have any slime nearby?
I failed. Oh, I failed so hard. Oh, this is like the one time I don't.
So last we left off, Moss got hit with a corpse.
Yeah, totally normal.
Top of the round, it is your turn, Moss.
Well, Moss is freaking out. She's covered in bits of flesh. You see her standing there just like, and she mad. So we're gonna do an AoE heal again because that seemed to work last time, and also she needs some ouch juice.
So does Remy, so this is good.
I believe you. How many more second level spells do you have?
One more.
One more. Yeah.
Okay.
So this is the last time. Also, I just want you guys to know I've been watching Buffy for the first time in my life, and I actually really see Cordy, and Moss have a lot of parallels. So Cordy screams so well, and now just Moss is gonna have Cordy screams all the time. Okay. All right. Let's do my final second level heal, AoE heal. That is 7, thank God. And 7. Oh, you're being so nice to me, Dice. So that's 14.
Everyone take 14.
Yes.
I did a math.
Oh my goodness. This is not something I have experienced. I think for the whole campaign, I took damage and now I'm back at full health.
Wow. Really? Wow.
All right, that's Moss's turn. That brings us to Robin.
I'm going to. You know what? I'm just gonna hit it with or hopefully hit it with a ray of frost.
Okay.
Shoot some ice at it from me hands. Oh God, no! I can't do this. This is such obvious magic. Hold on, God, is everyone with that healing moss? Is everyone feeling okay?
Yeah. It can do a lot of damage. That
You're not maxed out right now.
I'm still 20 away from my max.
Okay.
Remy's not Krug healthy, but Remy's healthy.
Okay. I'm gonna hold on. Okay, then I'm just gonna. You know what? If you're 20 away, I'm gonna just hit you specifically with the level 1 heal. With the 2 action. Right? Yes, with the 2 action, range of 30 feet. And I'm just gonna heal Remy for 2d8 plus 8. No, 1d8 plus 8. So that is 14. 2 actions, and then I'm gonna give you guidance, Remy. So Robin just like calls out with the healing, just calls out, "Hey, Reggie, right? Reginald, Reggie, you're doing great. Just chop it into slice it into pieces, like with your sword." And I'm gonna cast guidance with that.
Yes, I am, and I will. And a little wink at Asahar. No one of those.
All right. Is that your full turn?
That's my turn.
All right. That brings us to Asahar. So Asahar. All right. So Asahar is gonna do some weird shit. All right. So I apologize. He's just gonna do some weird shit. He looks and he just starts laughing, hysterically laughing. And the creature is going to creature's not going to do anything, but wait, is he going to do this? These are the questions I have to ask myself. Is he going to do this? He's not going to do this. Damn it.
With the Ashihara bonus, does that not, can guidance not stack on top of that? Is that what the team is saying?
What kind of bonus is the
I think it's a circumstance. Let me see. Guidance is a +1 status bonus.
So they do not stack.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Then I'll just cast shield instead.
Instead of giving it's cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. Asahar is instead going to walk over to Moss and is going to touch you, and he's going to cast a spell on you.
Bad touch.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like this. What is
So he touches you, and
No.
he says, he goes, be safe, my child. And you all see Moss, and Moss, she looks out of focus. It looks like there's almost like multiple of her, and it's like almost like irradiating constantly speed. You currently have the blur spell cast upon you.
Cool.
You are currently concealed right now, which means that they can't really use any ranged attacks against you.
That's cool.
Like throwing a corpse?
Yep, like throwing a corpse.
Very important question. If I look at myself, do I appear blurred to myself?
No.
Darn.
I mean, do you want to?
I don't know. It would just be neat, okay?
I don't think you can cast any ranged spells on yourself. You're like, whoa, boink. That brings us to Krug.
Krug's feeling great. Krug's feeling really good. Krug's feeling neat and strong and great. Krug's gonna try and grapple the giant monster again.
Okay.
Ooh. What about 29?
It's a success.
Nice. It is grabbed. It takes 3 damage. Krug is going to swing twice with flurry of
Blows.
blows. I would just like to. I'm gonna let you take a quick peek inside my world. My that's my life right now.
Oh my
That's
god.
my actual life right now.
Oh, no.
That's my actual real life roll. I literally rolled 2 natural ones for flurry of blows.
Hero point.
Yeah.
No, there's 2 of them. There's 2 of them.
2 hero points.
Hero point away.
Someone
2 of
give
them.
another hero point to us. Quickly.
I don't know what to do. The game doesn't want me to win.
You can't
Okay,
trust
so-
Skynet with your dice.
Apparently
Yeah,
not. I need to start using real
I
dice.
still roll real dice.
Oh god. They're
All right,
in the
that-
ghost house, Jake's house. Whatever.
That's your second action.
My last action is going to be to I'm just gonna attack again. Give me a
I was gonna
crit.
say, just do a third attack. You got it. Get a crit. You'll get it.
Oh, that's not a crit, but 21.
A 21
It's flat-footed.
meets
It's grabbed.
it beats. So
Okay.
So yeah, with it flat-footed, it would still hit, but it flat-footed would be 19. So
Sweet. Okay, cool. So that is Jesus. That's 7 damage.
Oh no.
I'm gonna Amazon some dice today. That's 7 damage. That's with the striking runes. 7 damage.
all right,
Wow, that was a turn.
it was a turn. Which
That was a
leaves
turn.
which leaves us to Thistle.
Oh, okay. Is it anybody near it
Near what?
or the creature?
Oh
on
yeah,
it?
I mean
Physically attached to it, yeah.
Yeah.
Remy
Yeah,
and
that's
Krug are there. Yeah.
How healed do they look?
Full. Almost.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. She's going to apologize a little in case she hits, and she's going to try to throw bottled lightning. 21 to hit.
21 hits.
Okay, so at the level 3, 2d6 damage and 2 splash damage.
Remy and Krug, you take 2 splash damage.
And 9.
9.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, and on a hit, the target becomes flat-footed until the start of your next turn.
It's already flat-footed, but
Yeah. It's extra flat-footed. Thank you. They curl up.
both of them are now flat. So previously it was just one, but now both. It's actually pretty bad. He can't join the military because of it. So,
Wow. You made that joke.
that was your first action. What would you like
Give me
to
a
do?
second.
Oh boy. And then she feels bad, so she's just gonna try to do the blowgun again. It doesn't want to cause any other damage.
The blowgun.
She totally misses on that. So
The blowgun that does 1 damage.
Yeah, the blowgun that was one does one there.
well, she's between yeah, I did. Oh no.
I mean,
watched-
Enfeebled is a really good status effect. It has poison that gives Enfeebled. That's so good.
when Remy gets hit with the splash damage from the like bottled lightning or whatever, just a little bit of a shock, which is, I mean, something that they're pretty used to with Robin. But they get hit with it and they like turn to like where the jar was thrown from, and it's just like you get like a hefty like nod and a thumbs up, like yeah.
I'm very confused. Yeah, and then I think
you got one more action.
Oh God, no. Okay. I don't know.
You see that the group of zombies that you had previously hit are slowly moving towards you.
Oh, okay. Can I throw something else?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah.
It's at a -8 or 10.
Ugh. All right. Just gonna try to throw an acid flask. I don't know how this is gonna go, but 17
hits.
Oh, hey, cool. All right, cool.
Not the big one, but to the smaller ones.
Oh,
right?
sure. Take that. Okay. It's this is the regular, so it's the 1d6 persistent acid damage and 1 splash. And it's 5.
5 damage. Okay. Yeah, these zombies, or at least the one that you've hit twice now, is not looking very good at all.
It's a slow and steady wins the race. I will throw things at you until I have no more things to throw at you.
Remy, that brings us to you.
Did Robin go? I can't remember.
Who?
Robin.
Yeah.
I went around.
Oh yeah, you
I healed
me.
you. Yeah.
That's right. Sorry. Then yeah. I see. So getting a little shock from some lightning, and then Remy like turns back to the stitch up creature, pulls up the sword, and is like, "Time to. Well, you're already dead. So I'm going to re-kill you. Is what's going to happen, and then slash right through it. Here comes the big slash.
Back to death.
Oh, that is a big slash. That's gonna be 30, which it's flat-footed right now, so that's a crit.
It is a crit.
I crit. Ah.
That'll be it.
Okay, cool. Come on, big dice rolls. This is not bad. It's gonna be 34 damage, 34 slashing damage. Like wham, right on through.
Describe to me how you kill this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So there's I almost went into character voice. So there's a there's a moment of like that thumbs up back to Thistle after throwing the bottled lightning, and then with like that extra charge reminding them of their fiance wife. They lift up their blade, and a little bit of the electricity is like going from their little fingertips like through the end of the blade, and like there's a lightning bolt that strikes a little bit of the distance, and it like flashes for a moment. You see like a little bit of a silhouette of the creature appear on Remy's body, like the face and everything, like the decaying holes through the creature, and Remy lifts up the sword, one final like really awkward wink to Asahar, and just whoom, sword right through this big section of a huge like stitching, almost like it's a little like one of those sewing thingies where you pluck the thread out. It's like the sword just goes through, just straight down the seam, ripping this thing open completely. We finally hear the thunder from that lightning that struck, like just as the blade is making contact with this decaying, stitched up creature, and it just goes blah, and it goes blah, and a little bit of the chunks of it like fall on Krug, and it's kind of funny.
Krug's gonna look at the remains of the thing and say, "Remy, you have actually peaked." Just
you did it again. It's Reggie.
I don't know who that is. My name is Reggie.
Yeah, I
Reggie,
mean,
our father's favorite child, and like turns a big teethy smile with a thumbs up to Asahar.
So, if you like, as you are finishing off, you all turn and use your individual abilities and powers, and defeat the rest of the small group of zombies that have been left over. As the final one gets the stab through its skull, Asahar walks up to the group of you and says, "You've done well today.
Of course, I've done well today.
You all really did.
I'm very strong. If you would read my test, you would know.
Yeah, I don't know what I would have done without all of you. I'm glad you were here to take care of that, because I would have crumpled on my own.
I can't believe bees came out of your mouth.
No, these were just my bees. They just come to me sometimes. They swarmed around the corner.
That was very dramatic, but I can't believe someone threw a corpse at me!
Yeah, that was you're a princess. You can't just do that.
No! That was so disrespectful. I'm going to guillotine them!
Do you have that power?
Hold on.
Now I do!
Wait a minute. I barely know you, and we are in fact strangers. But are you going to be like punitive with, like, when someone crosses you, you're going to chop up the head now?
Yeah, that's just what I do now because I'm really rich and famous, and everyone is below me, and I'm just gonna guillotine them.
Okay, Thistle is moving a little farther away from Fern now too.
Yeah, Robin a little bit too, which might be hard for Thistle.
Yeah. I think just right now she's as close to Reggie as possible, being that he is they are very strong and haven't done anything terrifying to or around Thistle.
Is this a thing that happens often, Asahar? Do you get like zombos attacking you quite regularly?
Have you not been around? Like,
No, I've been living under a rock, like literally.
I think all of you will be great a part of my project that I've got going on. We should all meet again once we've cleaned this mess up. We should all sit down and have a conversation and further all of your training. But as for the undead have become a growing problem across the lands completely.
You don't say!
She squishes off like viscera off of her face.
Yeah.
It has grown horribly bad. It first started as simple shambling zombies like this, and points to like one of the zombies that is on the ground, and then there were more and more of them, and now these big huge hulking monsters here, they're becoming more frequent. And that bat thing that we dealt with earlier, that one's a little bit new for me, but they just seem to be growing in power.
No, I've never seen anything like any of this.
It's awful.
It is unbelievable that the dead can come back to life.
Someone here thinking about that.
I have a question as a player about the context of the world. Do I think that if I ask if Asahar knows anything about necromancy or the undead or controlling the undead, if Asahar will take that offensively? Like if I say, "Oh, you have bones coming out of your body" in a weirdly defensive way, that seems sort of undeady. Do you know anything about these undeady things? Is that something that's offensive? Like, would that be considered?
You can roll a society check.
I would love to. I would certainly love to. For those concerned in the chat, I did in fact refresh my browser so that it had it has a brand new lease on life.
And
hopefully.
Kate Cunning has also purchased the group a floating hero point. So.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you. Oh, that's a really good roll. Okay. 23.
23.
You said perception, right? I'm so sorry. What did you actually say?
Society.
Society. That is not the same thing. Give me one second. How about a 17?
A 17? You could see why implying someone knows necromancy could be offensive, but necromancy as a whole is not a bad thing. I mean, all of the healing that Moss does is technically necromancy.
Yep.
Okay, so in the context of this world, necromancy is simply magic.
It's not simply magic. It's control over life and death, basically. It's like,
right. But it
has a positive and a negative side, right?
Right. But necromancy in and of itself doesn't make somebody evil.
No.
Okay, great. In that case, Asahar, you're familiar with the mystical arts. It seems like. I mean, I'm assuming that laser that came out of your face was some kind of magic. Do you know anything about what's causing this or how to fight against it?
Well, I'm glad that you've come to the compound. That's one of the reasons why I want to sit down and have a conversation with all of you. The planet is dying. The undead are taking over. We're preparing to survive that here.
Not
So you're not trying to fight it. You're trying to avoid it.
I mean, if this continues to grow bigger and bigger and bigger as a problem, you think that it's going to be something that's going to be easily fought against?
No,
Well, no,
I'm not.
you
I'm not trying to be offensive or question what you're doing by any means. I'm just simply trying to clarify from my own understanding. Please don't take that the wrong way.
Yes, our understanding and the things that I've seen and put together is that the undead are going to take over the entire planet. And we have not much of a choice for survival. We can try to survive here against them, or we can prep and prepare ourselves and hunker down and try to survive as long as we can and probably and hopefully outlast these things.
I see.
Well, Asahar,
Yes.
I mean, is there nothing we can do to stop it from happening? Is there not, I don't know, some like magical power that someone might have, or like,
I mean, if anyone could do it, it would be you.
or
also,
like
huh?
I don't know, like an item or something, like a thing that would maybe help. Like, there's got to be something, right, Father?
Unless we could pinpoint where it's coming from, we might be able to stop it. But my goal here is try to get as many people to survive as possible. And that's our goal here, is to save as many people as we possibly can. And you can see that his demeanor as this like has started to go down, that his like bombastic style and like his outwardness during combat is slowly starting to fade, right?
Are the bone shieldings going back inside of his body?
Yeah. So the calcification, is basically, it's not like jets of bones have come out.
Sure.
His skin has literally just like hardened and has almost like a milky white like look to it, right? Under his fur, and that's what kind of makes the fur kind of hard to like, you can see through it and can see the different parts of it. But yeah, that's starting to dissipate. But you all of you roll me a perception check.
Yeah.
Okay. That's 30.
13.
26.
Just
30,
12.
13, 26. Sorry, I talked on top of you, Megan.
Oh, I got 12.
You all are still able to figure this out. All of you smell just undead, right? All around you. Who had higher than a 20?
I had 30.
Higher than a 20, because I got 20.
20 or higher.
Okay.
Those people with 20 or higher, you feel that scent of the undead is like, while it's around you, it's also emanating from Asahar.
Do you fight a lot of undead personally, Asahar?
Well, I mean, as much as we can, it's all around us.
Yeah. Interesting. I don't know. Never mind.
So what do we do from here? We do a little cleanup crew. We all go around with some brooms and mops, get rid of the bodies here. What is next for the compound? Now that we all live here, you know.
Yes, the group will start to clean up and start to pack away things. But I think the five of you should go to your quarters and clean up, and I will have someone sent for you, and we shall dine together tonight.
Right.
Oh, okay. Like the five of us and you.
Yes.
Oh, well, that's
That'd be
fun.
nice.
Is that a thing that people get to do often, or is it like a, like a special thing?
You are all very special.
Okay, that's what's up.
I'm very, very special.
Well,
This
thank
is
you,
right.
Asaha.
This is
That
right.
means a lot. Well, listen. I know that we've got a plan, and I will follow you anywhere, Asahar. But personally, seeing what these zombos you said, Reggie,
I
can
did
do,
say I said zombos.
seeing what they can do, it makes me just wish. I think there must be a way that they can be stopped entirely. I don't know. If you know anything, I'll brainstorm through my. I used to read books. I'll go through my brain there and see if I can think of anything. But maybe we should have that conversation at dinner if you're open to it.
Were you talking to Asar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were talking to Remy. I'm so sorry.
No. Just saying. I want to talk about ways we could actually stop the zombies rather than just survive them over dinner.
We can have a much longer conversation as the night goes, but I grow weak and I must recoup.
You grow weak as if. Am I right, everyone? And then Remy steps aside and points at Asahar hey, yeah, to hype up Asahar a little bit,
Oh, yeah. Can I go touch you up, Father? Can I just touch you? I'm actually.
It's fine. It's fine. I need to recenter myself. I believe people similar to yourself call it to refocusing.
Well, I'm not sure what you mean.
Asahar gives you a wink and turns around and starts walking away.
It's about the bees, isn't it?
Well, I mean, bees like me. That doesn't mean anything, does it? I have friends in bees and bears.
You kissed me with that mouth.
I did. Before the bees came out, though.
So the bees did come out of your mouth.
Fuck! All right, Ray's got some explaining to do.
So Asahar has left. So it is now the five of you standing there.
I think I'll start
We
getting
head
back.
to our quarters.
We should head back to the quarters.
To be fair, you drank 4 cups of that tea, right?
Yeah, what about it?
Oh, it's Asahar's hair. I just wanted to make sure you knew that. I mean, the bees don't seem gross to me compared to drinking the tea made out of Asahar's hair. That's gross, Remy.
Wait.
And Krug walks away.
I hate all of this. I'm covered in dead things. I drink hair. This is the worst. I don't know why I came here.
I don't even know what kind of hair it was.
God, don't even say that.
Could have been armpit hair.
No, I'm immediately thinking of pubic
Hey,
hair. You know that.
Remy runs after Krug and is like, "Stop listing hair locations, please."
Okay. All right. I won't list anymore.
And towards our.
So
I'm gonna go back to
all
our-
5. Is Thistle? Are you going back to that room?
If she had any place else to go or knew anything about the compound, she might have gone for some alone time. But she doesn't know, so she's just dragging her feet, and she'll be the last one, and then close the door. She guesses.
So the 5 of you are in the room. Thistle walks in, closes door, and turns around and looks at all of you, and you all kind of just stand there for a moment. What would you like to do until you get called?
The hole in the roof let in a lot of rain. I mean,
Yeah, and in fact, there is small puddles on the ground.
Well, maybe we should clean it up. I mean, this is our quarters after all. This is where we will live. I don't want to sleep on a soggy cottage.
Robin is literally curling up in the puddle right now and letting the rain drip on her more.
Okay, we'll keep one. We'll keep one zone. It's the one zone is the water zone. Thistle, you did some cool things.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I wasn't really paying attention. It was not what I was expecting. None of this is what I was expecting.
I mean, to be fair, we weren't either, for what it's worth.
Well,
What were
you
you
seem to really roll with it. You all seem to have particular abilities and the ability to use those abilities.
Just nature's my friend. It's kind of how it's been.
I'm
my
just
whole life.
very
That's it.
strong. That's all.
You've got that juice.
Yeah,
the powerful
you put that juice inside of a
Well,
bottle.
because I make it. It makes sense because I make it. I have a book and it tells me all the things, and I put those things together, and then I put it in a bottle, and it doesn't come out of my mouth.
Have you ever heard of the Court of Corvids?
I would guess no.
You have not.
Yeah. No. Is it like a book?
No, it's like an organization or something. It's got like there's a person I met once named Knickknack who also does like cool stuff like what you do, and they like that person seems really good at the stuff that.
Wait, Knickknack, kind of nerdy. Also makes a potion.
No way.
Do you know Knickknack?
You know Knickknack?
I know Knickknack.
Oh my gosh! Do you know what the
Knickknack
Court
stayed
of
in my
Corvids?
tree for a minute.
Do you know what the Court of Corvids are?
I don't know. First I'm hearing of them. Sound very mysterious. Maybe we shouldn't say much about them.
I
Oh, really?
Knickknack for a book.
Wait, sorry, Fern. What did you say?
I interviewed Knickknack for a book.
Wow, you guys sure have a lot of coincidences. I'm just gonna. What is there a bed that's the least soggy?
Yes.
Yeah, she's gonna find the least soggy corner of the least soggy bed and just kind of like sit on it and put her like knees up to her chest and just kind of keep eyes on everybody until they're ready to go.
Cool.
And every time we make eye contact, like Remy, just a big full like teeth smile.
Whole sharp tooth smile.
Yeah. I think they're trying to convert me to some sort of Corvid cult. I don't know.
I would like to, Jake, if it makes sense to you, like laying in the puddle, letting the rain fall over me, be refocusing. Just let it. Yeah.
Do me a favor, Thistle, and roll me. I believe with your background, you get a specific lore. Do you not?
Let me see. I believe I do because I think I took it in cult.
Yep.
Yep.
Roll me that for me, please.
Oh, okay. Make sure I got the right number. Yeah. Ooh, cool. 18.
While you have never heard of the Court of Corvids, the name is kind of like an interesting name. Cults and organizations have those kind of names. The brief amount of stuff that they talked about, the fact that not Robin said, they're very mysterious and maybe we shouldn't talk about them. That is very much like cult-esque kind of conversation. And so you've got a little bit of the
oh no, they're infiltrating this group and trying to make people into cultists.
Infiltrating this one now.
Sort of the gist of it, kind of.
I think she's just gonna be real quiet and eyes wide open for a while.
So Robin is refocusing. What is everyone else doing?
I want to call Arturo.
Okay. Where and how?
Well, I just want to take the kissy box off into a corner and pretend like I'm just like talking to myself.
That'll make me feel real safe.
Roll me a deception check.
Wait, so Reggie was the last person who hadn't terrified you, and now they've definitely terrified you.
No, they're the leader, I can tell. They're strong and smart.
Okay, hold on. Gotta find my skills. Deception. Okay, cool. Sweet. That's gonna be 23 for deception.
Roll me a perception, Thistle.
11.
Okay. So you just see Remy talking to themselves.
Oh, okay. So
in
that's
the corner.
Better. I don't know.
In fact, actually, Remy's just gonna be like, I have to go sort some stuff out. I'll be talking to myself. Don't worry about it. And sometimes I do different voices for fun,
Sure, absolutely. I am in no way a threat or listening to anything. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry. I know you're not the threat. I have seen you in combat. And Remy just goes to the corner.
You activate the box, and Arturo goes, "Give me some good news."
There is a cult. We're there. It's called a True Religion. We are being initiated there is a very charming leader named Asahar who is a big cat, and apparently he is blind, but he can levitate off the ground with just like muscles. And we we just got attacked by a bunch of zombos like at the where their like headquarters are, and apparently they deal with a lot of these attacks, and we asked them if like what their plan was moving forward, and Asahar, the cat man, the very charming cat man, who I did call father a couple of times, but I promise that it was all for the bit, for the jokes. Although he did call me his child, which felt very good. Anyway, so they said that they were going to their perspective was to take care of the zombos by just like hunkering down and prepping to survive. So I don't know if they have a piece of and Remy like looks side to side, gets a little quieter. If they have a piece of the skull thing, they are not forthcoming about it, and also it doesn't seem like either they know what it does or are interested in seeking out the rest of it to actually take care of the problem. I don't know what the skull does when it is completed, but it does not seem like they are trying to complete the skull.
Moss runs over and whispers and then runs away and says, "I have a princess."
Oh yeah, and Fern. Oh, sorry, that's right. It's even quieter. Moss is going by Fern now, and I am Reggie, and then we have. I'll let you guess, but one of them is Rumpelstiltskin, and the other one is Ray. And also, we met a really nice tiefling named I don't know. Oh, sorry. Actually, Arturo, since you are being played by Jake, I need to say tiefling so you know what I'm talking about. We found this really, really nice tiefling named Thistle. And she does the same thing that Knick-Knack does. All of the potions and the juice, throwing them.
Well, okay, this is a lot of information to process. What I'm going to need you to do is try and stay there and be as peaceful as you possibly can for as long as you possibly can, and try and locate the piece. We know that it is there. We have eyewitnesses saying that they have seen the piece. We don't know exactly where it is. Is there? I mean, from what you've told me, you haven't had a large amount of time to explore, but is there any sort of device or object that could be trying to sap its energy or use it? Like,
there was a thing that Asahar was wearing when they were all meditating. It was like some like headgear with some wires coming out of it, going behind a pillow. The skull piece might have been behind the pillow.
Where you find that, you might find the skull piece. Keep an eye out for that. See if you can get that and get out of there peacefully without hurting anyone. Can you do that for me?
I think so. We are having a very pleasant dinner with him tonight, so that would be a good place to start. And you know me, very stealthy. I will go around and no one will catch me.
Keep me up to date.
I might have my wife do it instead. Come to think of it.
Well, keep me up to date either way.
Last one more tiny thing. Is it okay that I mentioned the Court of Corvids to Teso?
Yeah, let's not and say let's not mention the Court of Corvids to anyone outside of the Corvids. How's that sound?
Well, you're so mysterious. How do I know if someone is a part of the Corvids or not?
Exactly.
Well, but then if I run into someone who is in the Corvids and I'm in the Corvids, but neither of us say it to each other, how are we going to know we are allies?
Exactly.
And Ray hangs up. Okay, bye.
So, Unless anyone else had anything else that they wanted to do.
No. Does anyone need a little bit of healing? Because I can do that pretty quick.
I'm actually okay. I do have a question. Have we is it common to see a tiefling? Is that common?
I mean, you've seen one before. Arturo is one.
Arturo is a tiefling, but
they are uncommon, but they exist. I mean, it's you see one tiefling out of maybe like 15 to 20 other people. You know what I mean?
Sick.
But they do exist. Do you want to roll? And actually, Moss, you can do this as well. Just as generic knowledge, you can roll a religion if you would like to know a little bit more about tieflings.
Sure, I feel like I actually have a vested interest in this for reasons unknown. That would be 19.
19.
Here, I'll roll a religion as well. 4.
Moss,
You hero point.
you know that tieflings are due to somehow within the family lineage that there is demon blood. So someone was involved with a demon somewhere somehow, or it could have. Yeah. But it isn't always manifested with physical features of demons, right? So similar to you, you've got demon blood running through your body. It's like a recessive gene, right? It shows in some people, but not always everyone.
Wait. So I am legit like a demon elf.
You have demon in your blood, yes.
Hell yeah.
That's how you
Yes.
grow.
This is the best news Molly's ever heard.
Yeah, I'm so happy.
That's how you cast your spells. Is the fact that there is a demon lineage throughout your body. Somewhere, someone had a good time with a demon, or made a pact. They could have made a pact.
Yeah, but that's not as fun. Maybe they had a pact to have a good time.
Yeah,
$20
exactly.
says it was Cloaky.
Have a good time with
$20 says it was Cloaky. Just like 500 years ago. Cloaky.
Oh my goodness.
But yes, so you know that about that. As for your 4, Remy, they're just another species of people. I mean, they're like dwarves or elves or humans or goblins. They're all the same.
Hell yeah. They are all the same.
Mm-hmm. You know, they could have been a creature created by Lamashtu, which as a whole, Lamashtu is a god in which is believed to be the creators of goblins.
Cool.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
A god created me?
Yeah. You are very much the opposite of Lamashtu. She is like her major boon is to make someone pregnant with a demon or with like a monster inside of them, and then they give birth to this disgusting, horrible creature. Like,
that's cool.
Right. Yeah, Remy walks over to everyone again. It's like, okay, like who's ready to go eat? Are we all? Wait, no, they're gonna come get us.
Thistle, do you know any goblin songs?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, the best was, why don't we sing the song of Mac Up? And Robin is gonna like start like whistle a tune on her sham, and then start singing in Goblin, but she's singing like kind of monotone a little bit, and is really just gonna be like singing a conversation. So if there's anything we need to talk about in front of Thistle really quick, we can do that. You're singing like, I think we should have a conversation now. We can just talk now.
Okay. All right. So I told Arturo about everything that happened so far. Arturo says we should be peaceful and try to find the piece of the skull. Oh yeah. And then I made a discovery, and I think that the skull was actually connected to the headpiece that Asahar was wearing. The wires were connected. It's behind the pillow.
Ha 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 ha. First of all, I don't think we're ever going to be able to get out of a place like this peacefully. And also, that's a really good thought about the pillow.
We should go find the helmet for sure.
Maybe
okay.
the helmet is still connected to the pillow, but maybe they are held apart, and actually the skull piece is just with the pillow.
How do they all know this song if they're strangers? Oh,
Oh, yeah, Trevor.
and Thistle does not know Goblin, correct?
correct. It's
I was gonna
a
say-
secret language they all know.
Y'all were terrifying.
Oh my god! I got it. Do I speak Goblin? Hold on, let me tell you.
Yes, we all
I
speak
got
Goblin.
Real
it.
Goblin.
I don't care what we do as long as a corpse doesn't hit me again. This is such nonsense. I really want to get out of here.
Oh, crap.
Please.
Everybody, we should stop doing this. I think we're giving Thistle PTSD.
So as you finish up this song, someone knocks on the door and slowly opens and goes, are you ready for your evening with Asahar?
Absolutely. And Thistle's like jumps off the bed and is the absolute first. Like, okay, we should go. Let's do this.
So yeah,
Cool.
you all follow to what looks to be a slightly larger building than the rest. It's not like gaudy on the outside. It's not like painted in gold or anything like that. But outside the building, you notice that there are 3 large piles of dirt that have been recently moved.
Are we with? Would just have like a.
You have a person that's walking you to Asahar's place.
What's with the dirt? I'm a fan of dirt myself. So.
Is this where they bury these strong people and then they like come out and they're like, I'm the strong one?
Yes, this is a preparation area. We actually have 3 groups in there right now. They're
In
actually
there?
Yes, right now.
What, you buried them like fully under the dirt?
Yes. There's a small container down there that is large enough for all of them to fit, and they go down there and they stay there for 6 days. In fact, we have someone. What is today? Yes, tomorrow. We should be releasing a group tomorrow. We're going to clean the area and then bring another group down there.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, what does that do?
It's to prepare us for the future.
What would happen to them? Like, who would dig them out if, like, say there was a Zombo attack and all of you up here died?
Well, I mean, the same fate that would happen to all of us that died, wouldn't it?
Oh, they would you just roundabout said that they would die? Okay.
Oh, well, I mean, okay. So you say people going in tomorrow. Is that like you've got like a long list? I'm sure, right? People have been here a while.
Asahar usually picks the group out the day of or the day before.
Oh.
Remy's gonna look like I might need to roll something for this, but Remy's gonna like look at Robin just for like a second.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you need me to roll a stealth or something?
Yeah, roll it.
Okay.
I'll use my perception. It's really good. Cool.
This is such a good roll I just did. If only I knew my stealth offhand, you know. Stealth. Oh my gosh, 26.
At 26.
Wow.
Yeah, you're able to kind of do a little glance over, and Robin is able to catch the glance. And the person walking into Asahar's location does not seem to have noticed it.
Well, listen, I can't think of a better way to prepare someone for the kind of future that we're seeing coming. So it makes sense to me, I suppose.
What's the group numbers? Is it like 4 or 5 usually?
It varies on the group, and a lot of the people that have gone down there will make repeat things. It's to get used to being underground for long periods of time, and it's something that we slowly grow. And while I said 6 days, 6 days is just the start. Some people start down there with 6 days, will stay down there for 6 days. They will come back, get acclimated, come back, and then they will go back and they will stay down in there longer. and they will come back and go back longer and longer and longer. Currently, the longest group that's down there has been about 2 months.
With that, did they have food and water?
Yes, they have small bits of supplies that they need to make work for that length of time.
Oh, okay. Wow. All right.
Wow, you've got quite the operation here. I mean, I was already impressed, but I'm very impressed now. And I
Roll
want
a deception. Roll a deception.
Roll a deception.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
I use a hero point. Okay. I think that's 11.
Oh my
maybe 12.
god.
Oof.
12.
Are you using the hero point or no?
That's 12 with the hero point.
Oh, gotcha. 10-4. They look at you, and they go, on our way to Asahar, yes?
Sure.
Wonderful.
Of course. I'm so excited.
They turn around and walk into this building. As he opens the door, the first thing that hits you is the smell of incense. You, as the room kind of wafts out, a small bit of smoke kind of comes up, and you can see that incense are being burnt all along the side of the building on the inside, and that there is kind of like a walkway forward, and on the left and the right of the walkway are basically meditation areas. It's very loungy, very places to sit and relax. And at the end of it, you can see Asahar sitting at like a small table, like on like cross-legged on the ground with pillows behind him and the cap upon his head. And he leans back and he goes, "Come, please. We are just now setting dinner."
Kirk goes and sits next to us.
Oh, yum!
Yeah. Remy's gonna sit as close to Asahar as possible as well.
So we got, I imagine, Krug and Remy on each side of Asahar.
And I think Robin's going to sit next to Remy so that she can kick them if she needs to stop them.
The question here is, where is Thistle sitting?
Okay, so is there another end or just at the front and then just sides?
It's like a round table.
Oh, okay. Then so probably opposite Asahar, because then that's like the farthest away from like
Everyone.
She doesn't want to be in between anybody. If that's like, I don't know. She's
Yeah.
whatever like would also be closest, I guess, to the door.
Okay. Yeah, that would definitely be where close to the door. So you all sit down, and they come over and they place a teapot and pour each one of you a glass of tea.
Oh, I'll just have some water. Thank you very much, if you don't mind.
Thank you. I'm not very in the mood for hot.
They
things.
literally walk away as you're talking.
Robin does take her tea and looks at it, and then like she does take a sip of it and looks up at Asahar and says, "I heard a rumor, Asahar, from one of the other people. I know you made this tea. Is this truly made from your hair?"
Yes, we take strands of hair that have come out as I've brushed it, and it gets brewed. We place it into a small pouch, and then we brew it in hot water until it gets its nice color. And some people enjoy a little bit of sugar in it, but people feel more energized and feel closer to me when they do this. So that is why we started doing that.
Yeah, it's not a technique I've heard of, but I mean, honestly, it produces a good product. And she takes another drink.
Remy grabs the cup and downs it, puts it back on the table. Another, please, when you have the time at your discretion.
Next time you shed.
Someone literally walks up and grabs the teapot that is directly in front of Remy and pours them another glass, and then sits
sorry,
the
it was
pot
a
down.
little far on the table. I couldn't quite reach it. Sorry.
Strong, not long. That's what we say about Reggie.
Oh, is that the new thing we're saying about
Yeah,
me?
it's what I say now.
Before we get into the main course of dinner, I figure we might as well have this conversation now before we go forward. You know, a little bit of business before pleasure. I saw all of your powers today, and I feel that all of you have skills that would help us in the long run. which would be the start of a new humankind. And I feel that all of you would be key members of that.
I mean, what would you have us do, Asaha?
Sounds good to me, Papa. Just tell me what to do. Drink downs another cup.
I would like to put you all in an accelerated program to become my top group of preppers.
Top group, like number one, like we would be like the ones that like were famous in the group.
Yes, I mean you would be by my side at all time. And when the world finally does in fact end, we will be the first group that would be allowed to reproduce, and we would bring forth the strongest people to this earth.
Wait, just out of curiosity, like how many members are there? Like how many people would know who we are?
Well, as time goes on, I mean, we want to grow as much as we possibly can. We are building and preparing for the end of the world. So we would love to have as many people as we can, but not all are as willing to see the future as we have seen it.
Well, yeah, that's not what I asked, though. I want numbers.
Well, right now, I think we are sitting at 20,000 members.
Oh, 20,000. That's okay. Good to know.
Well, I sort of, Asaha, you did see my powers today, and no, it is true. I do have sort of an attunement to nature, but I don't know. A little bird literally talked to me earlier and said, "You, Ray, need to stop the zombies." And I've talked to birds before, so it wasn't that new. But like, do you think maybe what we're meant to do? And she looks around at the table. Is not, stay here, but go out and stop the world from ending in the first place? Wouldn't that be good?
If you feel like you must put your energy forth to try and destroy this instead of preparing for what can happen, all you do is go on a fool's errand.
Well, surely there's some way, right? I mean,
if one of these gets a hold of you and takes you down, you become one of them. The problem grows and grows and grows. Unless you can eradicate every single one of them, it is impossible to defeat the undead. That's why so many try to take control and run them, is because they just become more powerful as more people fall to their power. No other army can do that.
What is your hat?
He kind of moves some fur out of the way and looks at it, and he goes, "It allows me to wear it, and it allows me to emanate my power to those people around me, to give strength to them."
So because I am near you and you are wearing it, I am collecting your strength.
Yes, you're gaining strength from me.
Oh, okay. What are the wires? What the wires are? What are those? Are they connected to that pillow?
They're actually connected to a small power supply that is behind me that allows me to emanate that. It takes my energy and fills it up and then releases it.
Like a jar of fluid or like a special stone or something?
There's a few things that are in it, but let's get back onto topic here.
Sure.
I have an opening for a group of people tomorrow that are going to be able to head down into our bunker, and I would like it for you to be the group that goes. And that is where we're going to end today's episode.
But I don't wanna.
It's to be trapped with our new best friends.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's horrifying. I'm so sorry. This really put into context how, like, I don't want to say awful we are, but like, yeah, how it's, yeah, we have like hard protagonist syndrome. I
We're
think.
just clicky. Because Nipnak had a hard time getting involved with this as well.
Well, that was fun though, because that was like back then I was playing Robin a lot more like internal too. She had like no confidence, so I was able to like play along with the knickknack. Now Robin's like maybe the most unhinged sometimes. A lot of power. Yeah, I love that spell. That's new from the new book. I saw it on my app, and I was like, of course I'm preparing that.
Oh, that was great. Yeah, hell yeah.
Well,
I realize that now that we've had this session, that it's very difficult for Krug to prove how strong he is without being creepy. Like I can't lift up a sword or like make fire come out of my hands. So I'm just like in my player head. I was like, what would I do? I don't know, lift him up, I guess. And then after your reaction, I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Remy has, or not Remy. Krug literally has the power to lift rocks out of the ground by touching the ground.
Krug doesn't want to do that because Krug's afraid that somebody's going to be like, "Oh, look at that," and then steal it.
Oh wait, I forgot you could do that.
Krug hasn't done it yet.
I have.
You did it. You did it
twice.
Well, you did it once when we were down when we were trying to get
when we were running away.
I just mean like
elevator.
I mean, you did it in the elevator. I just mean like you haven't done it since like narratively been described.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Anyways,
right about that.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for joining us. We're gonna go around one more time, but we're gonna start with our special guest.
Oh no,
Thistle. Tell everyone who you are, where people can find you, and like how they can get this awesome T-shirt that I'm wearing that you made. About your Patreon, all of the cool stuff.
I'm Megan Murphy. You can find me at Twitter at Kauai, not like Hawaii, but with a K.
It is right below you. I wrote it out. Right
it's this thing. Okay. Instagram Murphy Pop Art because I don't get the same names. And you could the shirts that's at Redbubble. That's just Murphy Pop. Just search for Murphy Pop and you'll find a lot of weird, strange, cute, and terrifying designs. And I have a Patreon. I don't have the link. I'll put it in my Twitter. I draw stuff and make stickers. It's a wee one.
Yes, I have some artwork by her. I purchased this and surprised her.
And didn't tell me. I asked him, and he's like, I don't know who purchased it. And my friend who sold it wouldn't tell me. It was an elaborate conspiracy.
Yeah, well, if you know me, I'm into conspiracies.
I was gonna say that's basically Jake's whole life at this point.
It's like well, look, I've got that, and then hold on. I'd like to point out a book that I've been reading recently.
Oh no! You guys are in trouble. Thistle's gonna dip soon. You guys have fun with that.
Okay, awesome. And then William and Jonas, go for it.
Cool. I've been Jonas playing Robin. I'm on Twitter at Jonas Newhouse, where I tweet things and retweet other things. I'm also in a band with William called Glass Beach. We're everywhere at Glass Beach Band. We have a Patreon, we have a Bandcamp, we have an album out, we have really new exciting stuff coming out. Did you already say like the rough timeline this month? At least.
I didn't. I don't think I said
this month at some point. But so keep an eye on Glass Beach Band for all that stuff. We also do Twitch streaming on that channel, mostly video game streaming, sometimes some music production streaming. Our guitarist is doing music production tomorrow. I'll be playing something tomorrow, either the Banjo Zelda crossover mod or Star Wars The Old Republic. I don't know yet. Depends if one works. But yeah, you can. And we're affiliates now, so you can actually subscribe to us on Twitch.
Hey, nice. Congrats.
I had the ability for a long time. I just didn't know how to do it, and I finally figured it out. So it's really easy.
Which we could have asked you probably, but
yeah.
Also,
I mean, affiliate's easy.
Laura's in the chat. We want to say hi to Laura. Sorry. Laura's
Laura.
From Months of the Week and also from Hijinks and Handlebars.
Which is
awesome. Thanks for catching us. Yeah. Hell yeah. Cool. Oh yeah, I'm William. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at KWilliamWhite. I also run 2 shows now for QueueTimes. I do Hijinks and Handlebars, which is currently Hijinks in Dungeon World, and that's on Tuesday nights at 7:30 p.m. Pacific. That is, we're doing a Dungeon World miniseries at the moment. We have a bunch of, we have about 50 episodes backlogged of a Kids on Bikes campaign, all on the QueueTimes main YouTube channel in a playlist called Hijinks and Handlebars. And so if you're interested in like a Stranger Things, but like tabletop-esque sort of style of a game, that's all there. We'll return to that campaign eventually. But right now, Dungeon World campaign. And also, my new show is premiering on QueueTimes Twitch channel this Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific. It is a Monster of the Week campaign co-written by Sam Richardson, who also did another Monster of the Week campaign for QueueTimes previously. That is also on the QueueTimes main YouTube channel in a playlist called Monster of the Week. But this is, it's called Killer Set, and it is, I'm getting actual real bands and musicians to join me and play characters of actual bands and musicians who fight monsters and solve mysteries in order to play their gigs. So that starts this Wednesday. The first actual real band that is joining us is Pink Shift.
Hell yeah.
Band. And check them out on Twitter.
They're so good.
Twitter, Instagram, and everything. Follow them on Spotify. Check out their Bandcamp, everything. They have, I think, like 2 singles out right now, and they are tracking a 3rd one, and then they're working on a larger like project pretty soon. But they are really, really freaking good, and it's awesome to have them be the first band that we'll premiere with. Yeah. So Wednesday nights, 6 p.m. Pacific. This Wednesday is the premiere.
Moss, before you melt, go for it.
Yes, hello. I'm Molly McIsaac. I play Moss Magnificent. I am across the internet at Molly McIsaac, and there are some chicken-centric things coming from me very, very soon. You can follow all of that on my new Instagram account, which is Chicken Witchery, and it's just one word, Chicken Witchery. And there will be videos on how to raise chickens in the city and why chickens are the best pets of all time and chickens. And other than that, I just do a lot of nerdy stuff across all things and yell about comrade politics. So yeah, follow me, please. I like friendship. And I'm watching Buffy for the first time, and I've been live tweeting all of it, and it's been pretty freaking amazing.
And Moss has been helping out us on QueueTimes' social media as well, and she's been killing it there.
Yeah.
So if you see something on there that doesn't look like if it looks like it's spelled correctly, and there's actual like engagement, it's probably Molly, because
yeah.
I don't do either of those things.
In the before times, I did work in PR and social media, so I've been helping QueueTimes out because I love QueueTimes. And eventually, this is a long form tease. Eventually, I will be DMing a Star Wars show on QueueTimes. Eventually,
yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Krug, finish this off.
Krug, and instead of telling you all the stuff that I already told you, I'm going to say that every single person in chat who made fun of me for being at full HP in the middle of combat is going to get perma after the stream is over. So see you never. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
See you never, I guess.
I have been Jake the GM. I just realized that my name tag says Indigo. I just
get owned.
What?
I must have been
That's funny.
using like an old one when I redid this one. Anyways, yes, thank you all so much for coming and joining us. I had a wonderful time. Check out Megan's awesome stuff. We've got a lot of really cool stuff coming down the way, including something that Megan is working on right now, which will be some Court of Corvids merch, which I'm super excited about. Our first like cool piece.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that what you sent the examples of earlier? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
I wasn't on Discord the last couple of days. Oops.
Yeah. Yes. There is a shirt that is being made right now.
Yay.
And so I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, we've got a lot of stuff going on. A lot of new shows are coming in. Killer Set's coming in. We have got a Phoenix Dawn command show coming in. We have oh my god, we have too much shit going on, to be completely honest with you. But
How dare you?
Yeah, right.
Stop doing stuff.
Well, I'm trying my best to get freaking partnered over here. Anyways, until next time, everyone, have a good night.
Wait. Kerrigan just said, ban me, please.
Yeah.
That's
the
funny.
fight has begun.
I tried to point that out.
Is it similar to Step on Me, Mommy? Is
Oh
that
yeah, I think that's
don't
the
know. I don't think so.
interlude version, yeah.
Asmodeus.
Bye, everyone.